All right. Let's do a quick check. Right, we are live.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Right. Do I have my chat here? I have my chat here. Right. This is semifinals 2 of AOE PL, and we have Delhi Demos facing off with Mumbai Mangudai. I'm your caster Fenrir, and I have here with me the second Shade Slayer.
The second Shade Slayer. It is indeed. Hello, guys. It's nice to cast with you also. Fenrir. It's Mumbai Mangudais versus Delhi Demos. So Mumbai won the toss, is it? Okay.
So it looks like Mumbai did win the toss, and they got to choose their maps first. And they've already done the draft, so we are actually going at a good speed compared to. So no waiting time, hopefully. So we can go ahead and get started with the draft replay.
Okay. But I think we'll go over the maps indeed, because the first map, the random map, which is supposed to be, is mega random, so that's gonna be fun.
The draft is going to showcase the maps as well, so we can see it on our side, and we can also showcase it to the stream. So
okay.
Let's see, what are the maps? The first one is mega random, and then Mumbai won the toss and decided to go for Nomad. Interesting.
Nomad, okay.
Delhi chose enclosed and golden pit.
Okay.
While Mumbai then chose migration.
Mumbai choosing hybrid maps. That's not so unexpected from them, I guess. But yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I was hoping that Delhi would actually choose something like Regicide Fortress or something, but that's interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess like Regicide Fortress, remarkably, I don't think a lot of people practiced it. Not that you don't need a lot of practice over there, because it's more about civ choices and everything, right? And Delhi's strength, especially with No Chance and Valar, are a little bit more on the open side also, I would say. So Enclosed and Golden Pit, not so bad of a choice.
I think the way I see the maps is, I was hoping No Chance's team would actually go for the different maps. It seems like Water's team is the one that has done that.
Yeah. He has to do for his namesake, right? At least once. So there you go.
Alright, so let's go ahead and replay the draft.
Yeah.
Okay, so Delhi gets to ban first.
Persians.
Now looking at the maps, Mega Random, Nomad, Enclosed, Golden Pit. I think it's reasonably standard with civs. Like Nomad, you go water civs, Migration, you go some water civs. Okay, so Britons and Persians ban. Oh man, poor Britons and Persians. Feel like
they get a, yes.
I feel like they will get nerfed just to be able to play more.
I suppose.
Alright, so Delhi picked Mayans first. So Mayans probably good for Enclosed or Golden Pit maybe? I think Golden Pit would be the preference, right?
Golden Pit, especially with the walling and everything early on, I guess, and with the like spam archers, right? So they are pretty good also on Golden Pit. I think Golden Pit would be my first choice also, yeah.
Mumbai went Ethiopians and Dravidians. Okay. Alright, so Lithuanians and Burgundians. Oh, that's a fast pick for Burgundians.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so.
I guess you saw Avistan's play on migration with Burgundians. I think they are trying to do something similar. Delhi.
Yeah.
For migration.
I think so. I guess it's a good strat actually. So
Malians and Spanish. Spanish, of course, great on nomad maps. Malians also decent on nomad maps.
Which is two great nomad maps actually, and Mumbai are like I mean, as with teams, right, they have to strategize for their
Right.
own home maps, right? So that's good for them. And Delhi is strategizing for the standard maps, which is with
Right.
Mayans being in the fold, right? Yeah.
Like one of the things that we were discussing, like over the course of the tournament was, okay, so how do
Mm-hmm.
you pick civs for your maps? And one thought is, so try to pick for your maps
Mm-hmm.
and maybe try to deny at the same time for the other person if you can. So both
Mm-hmm.
teams are kind of doing that. You see, like the Burgundian pick, maybe if Delhi didn't take it, Mumbai could have taken it.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
it's also they're denying it, right? But that comes later, so that's okay, I guess.
right. Byzantines, Mongols
Yep.
for enclosed, I would think.
Yeah, enclosed is also good. I think they're also okayish in Mega Random because you don't know what's gonna
Right.
happen, right? Mega Random. I think we guys also had one game on Mega Random, so preparing for Mega Random is always like a question mark, as
Yeah.
for its namesake. So it's nice to have those civs. Byzantines are also amazing on water maps, also, right? So that's also a good pick
And then
from Mumbai.
Italians, Berbers, Japanese, and Slavs for Delhi. Again, reasonably like good civs for multiple maps.
Mm-hmm.
Japanese, Berbers, Italians, great for migration. Japanese are
Mm.
also great for migration.
Yeah.
And then Hindustani pick. That's definitely for Golden Pit, I would assume.
Yeah, Hindustanis are also good. Vietnamese also there. Burmese is I don't know about Burmese though, but it's still a good pick I would say. But yeah.
I think you're a little faster. I'm still waiting on the
Okay.
pick from Delhi after Slavs.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so now they picked Magyars, um, Golden Pit,
Mm-hmm.
or enclosed Slavs also Golden Pit or Malay, another decent migration play, or
Play
Nomad.
nomad play. Yeah.
By the way,
I
no,
mean,
it is no chances favorite Civ. By the
Steve, right? Yeah.
way.
I've seen him play on arena. Literally everywhere I see Malays there all the time, right?
Yeah,
And in a way, also, it could be played and enclosed, also offering you a little bit more of a breathing space with respect to how you make your builds
right.
and like you can have a better macro with it, also, right? And he's a pretty good Malay player,
Yeah,
also. So,
Burmese could be a nomad pick, I think.
could be. Bengalis
Bengalis,
also.
Bengalis overall decent flank, good pocket sieve, but I don't think they have anything going for pocket really for this Bengali
It's
pick.
gonna be a more of a mega random
Yeah,
pick, I guess, Bengalis. So,
Bengali mega random, or they can also play it on migration. Migration pocket, they could be pretty good.
hmm. But in Castle Age, though, they don't have a power unit, right?
Yeah,
I mean, Ratas, if you can pull it off, but
I would have
like,
probably
I don't know.
picked Portuguese or something else ahead of Bengalis though in this set of maps.
I would agree with you also, but I think you are a little bit more experienced with me than draft, so I'm still questioning the Bengalis pick in myself, but there could be different reasons for picking it, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
that could also
Portuguese
be.
Kamar, great
Mm-hmm.
choices. Kamar being
Mm-hmm.
picked so late is surprising.
You guys are preferring Khmer a lot more, so it is surprising for you, I guess, but yeah.
Like picking Kamar instead of Burmese, for example, would have been a nice play from Water. But they went for
Uh,
Burmese. I guess they have a strat.
Khmer also very strong with, say, for example, Malay flank on enclosed where you just steamroll one side.
Right.
Could be
And
the
Golden Pit
option also.
also they'll work pretty well. Elephants do
Yeah.
really well. Like once if you get control of the center, Kamar will dominate.
Over here, though, I have not seen a lot of elephant play from Golden Pit, but it's not out of the
Right.
equation, also, right? So, yeah.
Huns, Saracens
Mm-hmm.
from Water's team, more generic civs, I would say.
Yep.
Uh,
Saracen's good on like water maps, also, right? With their faster firing. This one, I think on migration, they are very underrated. They're
they
very good
they
flank
can be, but
Saracens.
if you usually want to go with flank civs that have bonuses, like Dravidians, Italians, um, Japanese, you know.
True.
So
But this is second
Franks and
best, right? So,
Gurjaras for Delhi. See,
Mm-hmm.
Gurjaras is the one pick I'm a little concerned by. They are decent on Nomad,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't see them being very strong on other maps. But Golden Pit, they can be actually pretty decent.
Nomad, I will still prefer on a good pocket person who doesn't want to play a lot of water and just wants to save their fishing ships and everything.
Right.
Because that feature of Gurjaras is never used almost. So that is one thing you can use it. But yeah, I don't see a lot of
That would be
usage.
interesting. Yeah,
Yeah,
go flank as soon as you see fire ships. Go garrison inside the dock.
exactly. Like all you need is like some food to go to castle, and then you can
Right.
play complete land, right? So yeah, I guess.
See, now Mumbai went for Cumans. I would have thought instead of Cumans, you go something like Georgians or Romans. I feel like with these civs again, with these maps again, Cumans. I'm not a big fan.
Humans is like
Where do you
maybe
put your
mega
second
random.
TC? Which map do you play your second TC?
It's not a second DC play really. It could be a second DC play if it's something like in Mega Random. Mega Random you have to like not discount also, right? Because you don't know what you're gonna
Sure,
end,
but
and you can play standard with
right,
it. It's
but
not a bad.
if it's a nomad stat, then humans are gonna have it difficult, right?
Yeah, that I would agree. Yeah, for sure.
Bulgarian pick and Bohemians, decent options. Incas, Vikings, Franks for Delhi. Vikings
Mm-hmm.
could be really good on migration if they want to go for that. Burgundians
Mm-hmm.
and Vikings would be their pocket civs if they try something like that.
Yep. Vikings also like very good actually for them. Yeah, that's it's not a bad.
Alright, Armenians finally. Man, they took so long to pick Armenians. Armenians are so good on migration.
They are. They are like pretty OP with their bonuses also. Whenever you can utilize on standard maps, I do not because taking the wood upgrade comes in very late. But
Right.
on these maps, right, pretty good. Yeah, with with the extra projectile also were helping them out.
Chinese being such a late pick, I would have expected Chinese to be an early pick for Enclosed. We just saw Dead Corps doing so well with Chinese.
It could again be another pick for Mega Random. Very big contender on Mega Random if you like have extra houses and like you're floating a little bit more food and all those
Right,
things
but
can come into
imagine
play.
this: there are scenarios where you start with 6 villagers as a generic
Mm-hmm.
save, which means you
Mm-hmm.
start with 9 villagers as Chinese, which would be nice
True.
because the TC does give you what now 10 pop.
If, it's total 15 pop, yeah.
Is
Plus
it?
15. Yeah. It is for every TC, it's 15. They buffed it kind of, so
Ah, wait,
yeah.
is that so? Like I thought it was 10 pop, then you make a house and you're fine.
That was before, now it's like 15 pop.
Okay.
Only that change they made it. Or that's what I think. I was practicing some Chinese build orders previously,
Right.
but anyways, that's for a later time, I guess. But
I'm
after that,
curious. See now the civs, the last 7 civs: Poles, Romans, Sicilians, Aztecs, Goths, Tatars, Teutons. I feel like both teams might gloss over Goths, but I feel like people don't rate Romans a lot here as well.
Romans are also pretty good civs, to be honest.
Romans
Yeah,
can be a good
they
pocket
can
civ.
play water also.
No, they are a good pocket civ.
True, and I mean they could play in migration also with the +1/+1 armor also. So it's not
Yeah,
that
but
bad.
when I played them on Water Nomad against Hitane's team, what I didn't
Mm-hmm.
realize was they missed the last range on galleons.
Mm. Mm.
So that was not
Mm-hmm.
fun.
They're asking you to check the Discord chat, by the way.
Okay, what's going on in the Discord chat?
At least talent was. So
Oh, talent was. All right.
anything spicy.
Last 3 saves: Poles, Romans, Goths. Do you hate Poles more than Romans? Or do you hate Goths more than Romans? Or do you hate Romans more than Poles and Goths?
Well, you didn't ask me whether you hate me Romans more than Romans, but nah. I mean, it's okay, I guess, considering
I would
everything.
still prefer Romans over Poles and Goths just because they have a wider tech tree available to them.
Mm. Also, they could have just been like running out of options at that point of time, and they just are more comfortable with civs which you already know.
Yeah.
So that
Now,
is also.
what do you snipe here? What's the civ that gets sniped? Mayans, Ethiopians, probably.
Mayans is a good thing. Dravidians is a good snipe, to be honest, considering that they want to focus on water. So that is
Dravidians,
good.
yes. If
I, I would have, like me with not so much of a
I
knowledge,
would probably
my
think
picks will.
Spanish could be a potential snipe.
Spanish could be a
So
potential, yes.
Romans do not get selected for the second time in a row. Poles are the final civ for Mumbai.
Dravidian snipe with the pop space and like the
Yep,
200 wood is like not bad actually.
they did
They
get.
it's
They do get sniped. Dravidians got sniped.
yeah, yep.
And
They do.
Burgundians got sniped. Okay, Water is learning from Ethan's play.
Yeah.
Alright. So, that's the Civ draft.
Good luck to both of the teams, by the way.
It's a very interesting Civ draft because the maps are quite different to what
And
we
I
saw
think
in the
also
first innings.
we are used to the fact that we have drafted for like best out of 3, right? So this
Right.
is going to be best out of 5. So the last, like people are not really prepared for the last row of like drafting preparations, and you could kind of say that, I suppose. But let's see how it plays out.
Let's do a quick check. Have the games started already? Do we know?
I'm checking myself too. Just give me a minute.
Apparently, Levy is playing against someone on Nomad.
Livy doing Livy things. Tell me that. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a game match and he was still playing that exact same game. So that's Livy for you. So I don't see any games happening from my side, but if you do, let me know. Because map is going to be a mega random, right?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited for that. What generation? Because mega random happened only once in the tournament, and we played it against Hithen's team.
Right. And
And
you guys
it
won
turned out
that,
to be.
right?
The guys won that, yeah. It was more of a like standard map only. There was nothing special about it. It felt like Acropolis in a way, but not exactly. So
Okay.
I'm excited for some good map generation where like some exciting things happens and not it's like not archer play and scout play into knights.
So there was
something
a
different
time
happens.
when I used to nerd about Mega Random. So I used to go over the map script and just read the map script to see what are all the different options. And early on in DE, there used to be, I think, only like 6 different variations or something. But since
Okay.
then, they've actually improved it much, much more. So nowadays, it's like if you try to load the scenario and try to load it, it gives you like probably 40 different combinations. Hey,
Okay.
hey Abdul, vanakkam. Who's Abdul? Is it?
Hello. I think it could be Blitz. I'm not sure. Or ambush or something. I'm not reading the chat up until now, right? It's ambush. It's ambush.
Okay.
Hey man, what's up?
Alright, so
Out of the
game
tournament, but
is,
active in chat.
game is up. The lobby is up. Let's see if they are already in. I need to go back and search again. So, Mega Random.
One sec.
What are we thinking?
What's the name of the lobby though? Not able to find.
I'm just searching for. Okay, they've started.
Okay.
I can go directly into the game. Go to spectate and then you should be able to see it.
Yep. Mega random. Yep.
Alright, spec delay is 3 minutes.
And
And meanwhile, we can look quickly at the game and see what
we can see the
choices
subs
they
also,
have.
right?
Yeah. So Water went for Mongols, expected, right? No Chance went for Japanese. Interesting choice. Hindustanis for Latkor. Now that's a interesting pick because I was really hoping Hindustanis would be played on Golden Pit.
Golden Pet, yeah.
Noob went for Koreans. Not a bad choice. Sid went for Cumans. So you were right about Mega Random Cumans.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Valar has gone Teutons, which is kind of a weird choice with Mega Random if you have water. 4 and 4 went Goths. It seems
Which
like
is not actually a bad choice if you ask me for a pocket, because they get most of the cav upgrades and they
right.
can be flexible.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And finally, Nico went Tatars, which is again probably a little bit of a weird pick.
Tatars, maybe they were expecting more high elevations, but I still don't see how Nico could capitalize on that. But
Right.
let's see how it works. Water is like Mongols is Water's favorite pick. I can tell you, I've seen him play Mongols like a couple of times now, so I'm kind of getting the feeling that he is very comfortable with Mongols. So that's nice for him.
My most played game Civ is Mongols also.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a big Mongol fan.
Okay. Good to know. That's new. Like, I mean, we both don't play each other anymore, but yeah, it's good info, I guess.
Mongols on 4 legs is one of my favorite picks.
Yeah, they do quite well,
They
right?
do
So
quite
you can
well
open
there.
scouts into Cavachas and whatnot.
So they went with Teutons. I would have thought they might have gone for probably Berbers.
Maybe they see that if the generation is in a way where you don't have to do a lot of scout play, then you could just directly go for like night play, and Teutons are pretty good in that.
Yep. Alright, we are about to start.
Mm-hmm.
Spec delay says 0.
Yep. It's loading for me. Yep.
Alright, there we go. We are in game. Do I have the right people on the right side? I do. Let's do a quick settings, casting, best of 5. Mumbai on this side with their logo, and Delhi on the other side with their logo.
Once you've checked all the settings, just check how close the TCs are. This feels like Socotra on a bigger version, you know?
Okay, this feels like, yeah, it is Socotra, Chaos Pit, everything combined.
If there were Persians in this game, they would have definitely been a douche. 100%. Sad it got like banned off.
So they get 1 boar and 5 deer. Although the generation is not great for everybody. Like Sid's 2 deer are behind his woodline, for example. Oh, lame already happening from No Chance. He's killing all the deer. This villager is doing a lot of harakiri right here. On the deer.
A lot of like, there's a lot of chance for even like some drushes to come out, considering how open the map is. They can deny some mining camps, for example, but most of them are within the TC range.
Right.
So
I think probably a drush wouldn't be a great choice, but this play by No Chance here was perfect.
Blaming, yeah.
Now the thing is, Noob could do the same thing to No Chance, but he's not doing it.
I'm surprised because Noob is known to do that. Like,
Right.
I've seen him at one point just do that just for the sake of it. But yeah, No Chance. It's No Chance this time around, I guess.
So we can expand outwards with a lot of gold, stone, and everything. So Mongols could be a decent pick. Are there resources outside? No.
Not so much though. It's all centered in the middle. Yeah. Although I do see that there is a fair bit of relics, about like 4, 5, 6, about 8 relics in the map. So, I mean, it's not the first thing it comes to your thought process, right? Okay, water loses its cows, and that's kind of bad.
So Noob is coming forward, and he's already trying to kill the house of No Chance. That's an interesting strat. What is his Civ? Koreans. Okay.
Yeah.
But is he?
I mean, he's bringing more villages also. So 9 villages totally there.
He's bringing 9 villagers. He has loom. I feel like
0 on foot.
I feel like a douche is incoming.
Let's see his resources though. I mean, he doesn't have wood for it, so.
What's he trying to do? This is so weird. Like, dude. He's just killing the houses.
Okay.
Oh man, now there is a will war going on. Okay, who's gonna win this?
This map is already delivering, so there you go.
I think I need to increase the volume. Something is happening. I'm not seeing the volume.
On the other side though, it's a little bit more standard, I think. Nico is just like taking the deers a little bit outside everybody's using their scouts very efficiently, just making sure they just kill the deer, distance hurt the deer.
I was
suppose.
hoping Noob Noob will douche, but I'm not sure what he's trying to do now.
I mean, he is planning for a douche. It looks like it, but I mean, no, actually, it's not happening. For a while, he was on wood, so I was hoping for it, but he just has only 197 wood, which is not enough, right?
Yeah, but doing this now, oh, he did kill one villager from no chance. And he's still killing the two houses. He's gonna take one house completely. Gonna take the second house. Oh boy,
Funnily
no chance,
enough.
no chance of getting housed.
Wow.
He got three houses off of no chance.
This is turning out to be an excellent play, actually, because like he's at 15 wells, and no chances housed at 15 wells.
Right,
So.
he's housed at 15 mills. He cannot make a house now.
Fortunate for the
Oh.
no chances that his mining camp and lumber camps are cheaper, right? So
Cheaper, exactly.
he still has wood for it, but yeah, he's just been delayed, I guess. It's kind of more or less
meanwhile,
even
on
now.
the other side, water is up and Valar is up.
Mm-hmm.
Latkor is about to click up, I think. Yeah, there we go. Latkor is up. Let's go back
proud
to this
so.
fight. No chance is like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna fight. Bring it on, bro.
I mean,
no chance is actually sending 9 villagers versus 9 villagers at this point.
that's. I'm completely zoomed in right now on the villagers, just hoping for a fight. Let's go, guys.
I think you may be a little behind. You wanna try to see if you can speed it up?
Yeah,
the
sure.
fights are happening.
I mean, it's at 8:47,
Yeah.
48, 49. Right? Yeah, quite a.
And Noob Noob has lost a villager.
One villager, yeah.
Going to lose another one. Oh boy.
No chances.
Has
Better
Noob Noob
micro
overcommitted now? I feel
Yeah.
like, oh, he lost 2 villagers. But no chance also lost 1 villager. So now they both are on 18 pop. 18 villagers.
Okay, Valar is up.
The
So let's see
difference
what Valar.
is there are 3 people going almost in feudalage for Water's team, Mumbai, while there is only one from Delhi who has reached
Yeah.
feudal.
Okay, there is a douche the other side. Nico douched. Okay, this game is delivering on another level though.
Oh, did he go Teutons? No, he Statars.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh boy, this is good. This is good.
water is already in feudal, right? So
Yeah, but he cannot
mean-
afford a range now. Like he is making a range now, but
yeah,
he's going to have to
yes.
give up his TC.
I mean, he can stop making villages for now. Just add more on wood and gold, and even get 4 archers is still a win in a way, I would say. But it depends on how the pocket also plays, right? So,
the
all up or
the thing here is, Water is trying to repair his TC, but I would say his play should be ignore this TC, keep collecting resources, add like 4 more villagers, 5 more villagers, and then go hit Nico on his woodline because Nico has nothing now there to defend his woodline.
Exactly, and he's trying to wall for the scouts to come in, which is okay. And I mean, he can't add a tower at this point of time because he's still in feudal, so the archers are the key right now.
Right, you send 3 archers, 4 archers with Latkor scouts. That's going to be
It's-
an advantage Water team.
Yep.
But Water is sending his archers into his TC, which is also a nice play. So Nico actually has only 6 villagers, 5 villagers even, on his TC, while Water has 9 villagers plus an archer.
But how good are Nico's resources at this point of time? Okay, he has a lot on wood. Okay, that's still okay.
Sure,
I
but
guess.
he is effectively in Dark Age. Water
Yep.
is in Feudal Age.
Yep. And water is like water's only problem is that he doesn't have a lot on food. But yeah, that's what you can expect from a douche, right? So
Right. That's okay. Like you still have 22 villagers versus 18 villagers for Nico. And
Okay.
No Chance is finally clicking up along with 4 who's going to Castle Age. So 4 is actually collecting stone now. So will he do a forward castle?
I mean, for him, even bringing out knights at this point of time is GG for water side, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
that's very good play, and it's up to Latko to force an issue
For the issue
on.
here, yeah.
Exactly.
Like 4 scouts from Latkor, and he knows 4 is not making anything, and 4 has a stable as well. He makes 2-3 knights. Effectively, Latkor is shut down.
Yep. Yep.
So,
I mean,
meanwhile, on the other side, what happened? Finally, a barracks is coming from no.
finally they're like, you know what? We have had enough in Dark Age. Let's go to Feudal Age and do the same thing. So, I mean, no chance has 3 will lead over it, but I'm sure like that could be neutralized. A lot of scout fights between Valar and Latkor coming actually this side.
Valar is doing a pretty good job with having a...
Spears also, right?
Yeah, and Teutons here are really good because you have that extra... I don't think
That's
you
only
get
in
that extra
Castle Age.
melee armor in Castle Age. Yeah.
Only in Castle Age, so...
So what's Nico doing? Nico is still committing to his...
I mean, Nico's wood resources doesn't look so nice, so in a while it's gonna be...
He's at 0 now. Water still has 120 wood.
So I want to see what
Repair, Nico,
wood is
repair.
nice.
Right. Oh! Oh, there was a hole! Oh, Latkor, you missed the hole!
So sad, so sad.
Oh, it is still... He's breaking down, he's in! Fight! Oh boy, Nico is gonna die now. Nico is so dead. His TC is... He doesn't have the wood anymore.
He doesn't have wood, and soon he won't have villages. So.
But 4 has knights. 4 has a knight. And he has a spearman as well. So he cleared that group of scouts.
So the only problem here is that if he doesn't save any villagers, and slinging is not allowed until you're in Imperial Age.
Yeah, effectively you're dead. So
Exactly. So
Nico now has 4 villagers over here. He has 12 villagers in total. Oh my god.
I mean, he really has some balls bringing those villagers back to the same wood line with only 4 left. So
And
have to commend
he's
him on
out
that.
of wood again. So his TC is going to die soon.
On the other side, though, there
What's
is a tower rush
happening
happening. Tower rush happening for the
Both of
Japanese
them
guy,
going
and
for towers.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
That's it.
it's basically an East Asian tower fight here.
Yep.
And Noob is sending 19 villagers forward. Oh my god.
Something tells me that's still not enough.
After
The way these
placing-
guys are playing.
After placing two ranges, well,
Damn.
No Chance only has 1 range.
I mean, what resources does he have? I think he's gonna do the repeat of the Mayans game where he's just gonna put them on stone and wood and just make a lot of army, I guess.
Noob has a crap ton of gold and stone though. Like 600
Yep.
stone gold, 350 stone. Did Nico is still staying on? His 4 villagers are still helping him stick on.
Yes, I
But-
guess so. But not so much though.
But Water
Because-
is also not able to make any more villagers. He doesn't have any more. Oh, Water is not repairing his TC anymore.
I mean, he is repairing now,
Now
but
he
I think
is,
he was just
yeah.
saving it somewhat. Yeah.
What's happening on
He
the
has
other
1 on
side?
foot though, so.
So I think 4 came in clutch with his knights. Now he has knights, and Water is going to suffer. Like this wood line is going to be so difficult to defend.
My only thing is like if he vaults and just drops a tower. Let's look at water resources. He still has 200 stone. I mean, he can just drop a tower on his gold
But he
and
doesn't have the
covering his
wood
gold.
anymore. He's also struggling on wood. He's buying wood
That is true.
doing something. No, he's not buying wood.
He's not buying because obviously he doesn't have a market. But yeah.
But Valar is hitting on the other side as well, on this side as well. Meanwhile, here there is a solo battle going on between Noob and No Chance. They're like, yes, I know you guys are all neighbors, but we don't care about you. Just fight on the other side.
I like how both the sides actually have realized it's a very good tower by No Chance also on the pocket because he recognizes that the human guy is playing 2 TCs, right? So
Right. That's a really
I
good.
need to
Yeah.
give me a second. I just need to reduce my capture rate sound. It's too
Sure.
loud, I guess. Yeah.
Sid playing 2 DCs like this. This game has had everything. It's had a douche. It's had villager fights. It has 2 TC booming going on. It has a fast castle happening.
My God.
Standard scouts play.
This is the most interesting map out of all the all the matches in the tournament. So yeah, it's delivering already on the first game, right? So let's go.
Man. Oh, Latkar is now in Castle Age, so now he can probably match 4. And 4 did not have bloodlines. He only had 1 defense, and he has lost all his knights.
It doesn't matter for him. Like with the amount of archer play right now happening, he can just switch to infantry and just do the same damage.
The Hindustanis is now they have camels. So
exactly what I'm trying to say is like
the knights.
There is no archers from both sides, right? More than like a handful. So
yeah, so
just go
camels
infantry.
will be really good now.
Yeah, but that is also true.
But 4 is adding a 2nd and 3rd TC. Valar has also added a 2nd and 3rd TC. I'm very surprised that they decided to add it so close to their bases when they could have just gone further out and been more safer.
Let's see how the exploration right now looks though. They haven't explored most of the map because all the fighting has been happening in the center.
By the way,
so...
Nico lost his TC finally. And
okay.
Now he's on that one wood line which is at the forefront of everything, waiting to be hit with 12 villagers.
I mean, if their Waters team just recognizes that properly, it's already a GG moment. Their GG moment is right now here. Because the other side looks quite strong right now with 3 TCs from both the pockets. And I don't know how good the Cumin boom is going to be with knights flooding in and there's being tower rush
Well, if you
from
see
both
the
sides.
villager count, say this at 50 villagers. But he's getting hit. He's getting doubled by Valar and 4. And he's losing a lot of villagers.
Sid is at 40 villagers. Okay, now he's okay. By the time you said it, I'm looking at
48 and now it's 39. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god.
On
And
the other side though, Valar and...
Ambush gave a very interesting point, which is Noob Noob knows he cannot play finals. So he's just playing all in.
Oh well. I mean, the same philosophy he used in the last tournament versus us, maybe it could lead him to the tournament win also. Who knows?
Maybe.
That kind of approach.
His team is like... Jeremy is saying... Is this... Who's Jeremy? Oh, that's new, right?
That's new, by the way. I knew.
Dude, Waters team has a strat new, like your team has a strat, which is they are going to play 3v4 now, so they can play 3v4 in the finals when no, it's not there.
No, they are keeping their mentality in a way such that
Yes.
let's play 3v4 and prepare for that, and then in the last final, tournament finals, he comes online, I suppose.
Meanwhile, Nico has 3 villagers. Out of the 12 villagers, 1 is dead, 4 are idle.
I am so hoping, this might sound a little bit biased, to see what happens to those villagers more than anything else in the game.
Do you see this one villager collecting stone in the forefront of for Nico, in front of Waters base?
No,
There is
actually.
one
Wait.
villager so confidently.
Oh yeah,
collecting
you're
stone.
right. What the fuck?
Literally 3 times away, the entire army of the teams are there.
And you know what? He's gonna get up his TC, man. You can see he's dropping a TC behind Valar's base, man. Let's go, Nico.
Let's go, Nico survives. The one sole villager collecting 100 stone for her team.
But this map is so cluttered in a way.
Someone was trying to do a castle drop. No chance was trying to do
No chance,
castle.
yeah. Exactly.
Oh my god, how do you stop this?
Delete your TC and douche him. This is the time, man. Come on.
4 is there, Valar is there, 5 spears. Latkar cannot hit that.
I mean, you can't really defend this. This is like Noob has to migrate now.
Yeah.
He's dropping his market to make sure he is able to balance his economy a little bit. Let's see what happens.
What
He
does
brought 700
have?
food. Okay.
Well, he has 600 stone as well, so he could go around and then make a castle right behind. No chance.
Yeah, but he
That
has to
would
go
be
to he has to go to Castle Age for that, right?
Oh, he's not in castle.
Oh, why do you think the market abuse just happened right now? He wants to go to Castle, so
Man, I don't know where to look in this game at all. Like, this is just going.
This game is pure chaos, so I completely get you.
Oh, and No Chance is now coming forward with Tower Rush again.
No chance, man. I think initially I was a little bit scared for No Chance based on how the villagers were hitting the houses. But damn, I think after that it was fully No Chance's game.
See, like, I think this is playing really well into No Chance's team because Latkor and Water are trying to hit 4. But meanwhile, on the other side, Sid with his second TC has done nothing. Valar is now on 73 wills, Sid is still 43. Villager difference is 40 towards Delhi after Nico's 11 villagers.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, it was more of a game-winning move from 4 to not play feudal, which kind of changed the game because like Latkor had scouts, but he didn't know what to do. Yeah. And they just allowed to sacrifice Nico. They didn't care whether he will survive with villagers or not, which ended up being a really good strat. And that one will collecting stone, I did not see that. Helped him actually get the TC up also. So that's.
Oh, that villager finally died, man. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Water was like, no, that stone is no more yours.
Nico now would have been like, my job in this game is done. Now I'm just gonna empty boom. Don't disturb me till like, plus 40 minutes from this game, right?
See, so I think this game now, No Chance made a mistake on placing the castle on Noob Noom's space because Noob Noom likes to play without a TC.
He gets that buff. Right. Dude, he got the buff right now.
Yeah, you gave him a buff, man. Like, what? Why didn't you just castle drop on Sid?
But the only problem in this case was like he castle dropped both his ranges and the TC, and right? The TC, so that is a nerf in my opinion. So
slight nerf, but we should recover.
Slight nerf, yeah. Still can't discard the buff, right? So this side, Camel is trying to do the best, but given the circumstances, I don't think Camels can do much, right? They can't dive towers, they can't dive TCs and everything, so it looks like GG territory.
The build difference is literally almost 100 right now. And they don't have an answer to the 5 pikemen and Tower Rush by No Chance.
Nope.
Meanwhile, Valar is free booming. Yes. No.
I think 4 is the game changer right now. I wouldn't say he's free. Yeah, he is free booming, but he is making quite a bit of army. But like, what can you do with Teutons, right? You can do both. So there you go.
And they've called it. Huh? No, it's paused again.
It's paused. With the chaos, amount of chaos happening in this game, right? It's
so
too much.
This is the kind of game where No Chance is very comfortable in because he'll do great callouts in this kind of games. Like his tower rushes. Now Noob has placed a couple of guard towers to defend further, but the damage is already done. Like Sid had to go back. He lost 25 villagers. Latkor now does not have access to a couple of his gold, stone and like 6 farms. He is making a TC all the way in the back. He is at 23 wills, by the way. Latkor is at 23 wills.
I mean, apart from Sid, there is literally no one having a lot of wills.
Yeah, this game...
Considering everything that happened to Water, he's okay-ish, I guess. But it's GG territory for me. Yeah, exactly. Because like this Tower Rush will soon come to Water's base, and I think they're gonna try till that happens. And also, this is the first game of the day, right? For them also out of 5, so they would want more in-game time to just make sure they are all like their hands are warmed up and everything.
You said 4's castle play was brilliant, right? That was brilliant because Valar had such a good scout play. Like he was holding off two different scout players, literally.
Yeah, right? That's very.
So
and the spears also in play, right?
Yeah, so like 2-3 spears. There are no archers in play. You can play spears comfortably in this game. Yeah. There is 100 will difference. I don't know why you guys are pausing. You can resign at this point, I think.
Exactly.
Latkor is at 23 wills. Like he has six camels that are doing nothing. Meanwhile,
but I would have preferred Noob to douche the other side because like their sides are quite equally balanced. If he had douched him instead of doing the house fight, it would have given more time time for the human guy to come back rather than allow the
Oh, and
plan to
Valar
get
is
this
now
job.
coming on water with a castle. Now,
It's just castle drop from the No Chances team. Yeah.
how do you draw? How do you stop that? You can't stop that.
At this point, it's not about how do you stop it. It's like, where do I migrate now?
Where do I migrate?
Positions.
See, the good thing is, you started so close, so you can go farther back, which is what Latkar
Yeah.
is doing, but maybe too late. 35 minutes in game.
I mean, it's too late no matter what, regardless of timing, because like the entire game is kind of done. Like, what's the point of migrating now? So, and the worst thing is like the resources are quite scarce and on the outskirts, right?
Right,
So
you have to
that's the-
really go find it, and if you see the way everybody's scouted, they have not scouted the outskirts a lot.
See, Noob still has that no TC buff. Look at how his villagers are taking down the watchtowers of No Chance, right? So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna do my job. My buff is activated. Let me do my thing.
Villagers +5 attack.
Yeah, it's true.
Collection
It's
rate.
not just villagers. I think it's like, you have wheelbarrow and you have like attacks all on, your villagers and all your army. So it's just sad that he doesn't have his ranges.
Yeah.
If only he had his ranges, like the game would be like completely won.
Well, yeah, exactly. But Valar is now clicked up to Imp. 4 has 16 knights roaming around the base.
But
Latkor
what is
has-
Sid doing though? Like Sid boomed up. He is at 69 wills. His army count is
I
very
wouldn't
less.
call that boomed up for humans at 37 minutes.
It's kaboomed up. Some stuff, I guess. But yeah. Like, he added a third TC, but at this point, it's kind of GG. I'm surprised that they're not calling the GG at this point of time.
I think they're
How is
trying
the
to
score difference
play a
looking?
little bit more because this is still first game of the day, as you said, right?
Yeah,
So,
could be.
more raids from 4. Really good place here. Latkor is being dragged around everywhere on the map. And Valar has 30 knights. And it's growing. He has 113 wills. I think eventually he will have more wills than the entire Mumbai team.
Maybe then they could resign. But I would still want Waters, these number of archers, being counter-attacked on the other side, because like there's literally nothing you can do trying to defend with these number of archers, and roaming around is like
Right.
not going to give you anything. Might as well counter-attack on the other side and try to get some value out of it so that the camels can roam a little bit more freely, considering if you know the
Right? So
positions of the
Valar
knights.
is now an Imperial Cavalier coming in, second castle coming in the front.
I mean, that's
He
standard
will-
play. Why focus on the standard play when we can focus on Nico, like with how many
So
wills he has?
let's focus on that. Yes, Nico is comfortably in Dark Age. Has
No, he's feudal now. He's gonna
No.
hit feudal now.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
He hit
He's feudal.
Age.
24
Yes.
wills. Okay, it didn't take them Valar to hit him. It took them
It
Nico
took
to
them
go to
Nico
feudal.
to
to
go to
call-
Feudal Age. Yes.
Nico MVP this game, I suppose. He made them resign, man.
Like Valar may have made 72 knights, but that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter. GG's actually.
Good play.
Very well
Yeah.
played.
Very well executed. I think Nico stopping water for such a long time made a huge difference. So even though No Chance was stopped by Noob, Valar and 4 came to the 4 basically, and
Mm-hmm.
got the team
In
ahead.
the game. They had very clear cut plans on what they wanted to execute, and they executed it really well with respect to what Ford's timing was,
Rather,
with Valar's
they
scouts. and everything.
accommodated the scenarios, right? Like, yes, there was a point when Nico was looking like he could get defeated by water,
Mhm.
but 4 came in clutch at that point with a couple of knights, saved his lumber camp,
Yep.
and again the hero female villager,
Yep. Yeah.
Rani Lakshmi Bai of Mega Random.
I suppose.
She got her.
But
She got
They were
him
willing
a new
to
TC,
sacrifice-
man. She got him a new TC. What more do you want from the lady?
I think he has what really baffles me is like he should have had enough stone to drop another TC, right? Because when you repair, you're not repairing with stone, you repair with wood only, right? So
Yeah.
I was surprised he was collecting with the stone, but okay.
So that's game 1, man. That
That's game
already
1, yeah,
feels like
indeed.
5 games is done.
This was probably the most chaotic and most fun game to watch.
Like you
It is,
have seen every single strategy on this map. Like you've seen fast castle, you've seen human 2TC, you've seen villager fights, you've seen tower
Yep.
rush, you've seen a douche.
Yep. This game had it all, man. This game was like Mega Random finally delivered. So
Finally delivered. So let's block the civs out. So what was Delhi's picks? It was Goths winning it, Teutons winning it, Japanese winning it, and Tatars coming in clutch winning it.
Tata's coming in clutch indeed.
And Water loses Mongols.
Yep. That is sad actually for Water, but yeah,
Yeah.
Mongols is gone. That's one feather less from his cap, I guess.
What was Noob Noob's Civ? Koreans, right?
Noom Nooms was Koreans, Cumans gone,
Yeah, and
and
Cumans gone,
Hindustani's
are
gone. Yeah.
See, I do not like the Hindustani pick in this. I think maybe he should have gone Burmese, maybe. I wonder if they'll go nomad Burmese. Burmese, Spanish, Huns.
I'm surprised it wasn't picked in Golden Pit though. They didn't prioritize it in Golden Pit.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a surprise for me.
Yeah?
1 second. I'm a little bit more slow, so I'm doing the exact same thing as blocking the civs. So, yeah.
Sure.
Humans also gone. Okay. Teutons 1, Goths 1.
Guys, are you still awake? I think this game should have
Japanese.
made everybody, sit up and see what in the world is happening here.
Wow. I mean, they pulled off God's pocket, man.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
really nice.
yeah.
Yep.
See,
To perfection,
This,
that
this
too,
is the
that
kind
too.
of game you want to play Gods because they're
Johans are good, right? So
massive, like they don't do anything. So, might as well make knights with them.
over here, their bonuses kind of paid off, right? Because their
yeah.
hunts last a little bit more and
Yeah,
whatnot.
exactly. Yes,
Mm.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's
That's Mega
the
Random
first
done.
map done. Now
Yeah.
their second
Now it's gonna be Mumbai's home map, right? So we'll
Mumbai's
see
home
what they're gonna
maps
pick.
are Migration and Nomad.
Nomad.
I think they will play Nomad to try to win that map because Migration, even though it's a good map, I don't know how much they've practiced, but they always
They look very comfortable on Nomad the last time we
they've
saw them
always
play.
felt more comfortable on Nomad. So if they win the map, then they can play their fifth player on game 3,
Mm-hmm.
right? While
Yeah.
now it is on Delhi to figure out what they are going to do with their fifth player. Well, but they played Nico, right? JK is
Yeah, they played Nigo, man. That was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
They won with their fifth player, so they're comfortable for
Exactly.
the next 2 games. Yeah. Over
And he delivered on his job also, right? So
Yeah.
that's good for him.
he stayed alive. That's his
Yeah.
job.
Maybe he can be more than just a rapper, right? So there you go.
Yeah. No,
That was just a meme.
He, he held Water for such a long time, right? Like keeping
Yeah.
Water away from making a bunch of archers. Now, ideally, Water should have played this even better because he did make archers. He could have gone to Nico's lumber camp and just finished him off. The TC would have died much faster. But Water sent his archers into the TC, trying to make the big brain play, which is, okay, my villagers will keep working, but my archers will shoot your TC. But sure, you try to beat the TC, but he still had the wood to keep repairing it.
Yeah. I mean, the archers, what I felt was like he collected 10 archers and then went forward. Maybe if he could have done it at an earlier time, but that's what ifs, right, at this point. And
Right.
this was a very chaotic game, so quite understandable. Yeah.
And this is where my question comes in, which is, No Chance likes playing chaotic games. 4 is comfortable doing things that No Chance asks. And now JK is coming back in. Valar is comfortable again in most maps. He can match Latkor or, he can definitely beat Sith. So, Nomad is a chaotic map. And what
No
I
man, I
think
think
is,
no chance prefers it, but
Right.
other than him,
No.
I'm not so sure about
but
Valar and
see
JK.
this game.
Mhm.
This was the chaotic play. Nomad is going to be a chaotic play. and Water's team have just shown that they are not comfortable playing chaotic scenarios.
Nomad is not as chaotic as this, but it is true. They don't seem that comfortable. Maybe they pulled off and they just come better in the next game.
You
right?
never know what kind of positions you'll get. What if Water is against JK and they just play a tower war or something like that? Again, you know.
Yep, it's very true. It's very true.
Yeah, there is the uncertainty, right? So
I think Noob is also comfortable playing the way No Chance played. It's just his strategy of going for the houses. Early on looked really bad. Then it looked really good.
And then it looked really bad.
It looked really bad again. So that was an interesting sequence of events, I would say.
Let's see, Thiru.
What's happening with the chat? Let's see.
Anybody? Let's see what chat people are saying. Goth is going FC and let Nico die. New wishes he could have played this map.
New would have really fared well in this game. He likes laving and doing all these shenanigans, so good for him. But what map, what civs do you think is gonna be chosen by Water's team?
Let's see what
draft a little bit.
They picked for their map though. Like if they go Nomad, their choices are clearly Spanish. They have to. They will play Huns there because.
Because of scouting and whatnot.
The little horsey that comes along with them.
Exactly.
Huns
is a good pick.
The game is already ongoing.
Let me just check. I'm also doing the same thing.
So it is up. I will.
It's up. Okay.
Start the cast.
Nice. Okay.
Switch
That's nice.
to the game cast. I think we may be slightly behind.
That's okay. We can catch up. We don't need to fast forward. Let's see how it goes.
All right.
Figure it out. That is quite fast for this.
Delhi gets the first game, right? All right. Let's look at the civs quickly. Burmese, Spanish, Vietnamese, Huns. So the Vietnamese helps with positions. So that is great. No Chance went Berbers, Lithuanians, Malay, and Celts. Celts is a very interesting pick.
Celts, interesting.
And
indeed.
Nico is playing the second game as well.
Damn, they are really happy with Nico's first gameplay.
Right.
So let's see how it pulls it out.
Now let's see.
And Celts on his hand is a little bit questionable. I don't know what he's gonna do.
I think it's fine. You get the extra faster wood. Maybe you just want to play add further fishes or something. Try to get an economy lead in some way or form. So let's see the positions. Water is very close to Valar. And Water is also very close to Latkor, who is very close to No Chance. So the big four are playing on the east side of the map. Meanwhile, on the central area, you have New playing further south with Vietnamese. I think he played Vietnamese versus us as well.
Okay.
And then 4 is in the middle of the map with Malay. That is not good because you want Malay to play Water. So, little bit risky.
I suppose.
Noob is in the bottom west-ish with Huns. And just above both of them is Nico with Celts. So, they are kind of spread across the map, but mostly on the south side. So, the north side is completely empty. And a reasonable amount of resources over there.
Valar, I feel though, is trapped between Latkor and the Water, so that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, he
considering his TC position also.
Yeah.
So
it's quite in the corner, and you get only one. Well, he is getting 2 boars. I guess he would get 2 boars. Yeah. Oh, but is he going to lose his will? No.
He didn't.
He tried doing a cheeky house.
Yeah.
That did not work out.
Yeah, he doesn't have loom, so that was good of him to make sure that the will didn't die. So that's good.
Now the interesting thing is Vietnamese is with Water's team.
Yeah.
Mumbai. So they know the positions already.
Valar is going to have a really hard time.
Right. So
That's all I
they
can
know
say.
Valar is going to have a difficult time.
Yep.
Water being Burmese wants to drop a castle. Latkor being Spanish wants to drop a castle.
Mm-hmm.
So the question here is, will Valar play something like scouts, or will No Chance be the one making scouts? Meanwhile,
I don't know how it's going to turn
go
out.
on, go on.
No, my only thing is that they have both Vietnamese and Huns. They are able to scout all the resources also, and they would realize now that there's literally nothing happening on the north. So expansion from their side looks
Right.
very promising if they are able
And
to
most
finish
of
off
their
Valar.
team, but most of their team is further south, so they have to go through New Latkor, 4 and VK to actually go up north.
Yep. It looks very promising as long as they're able to finish off one guy so that they can expand really well in the sense of where to expand and how to expand. That's sorted out for no. So that's good.
Sriram is saying our casting is making him sleepy. Well, it is 1 o'clock in the morning for you. You should be feeling sleepy.
And we are here to sing you lullabies, man. I think we're doing our job. So if you're not snoring already, then we are probably not doing our job.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Right. How
16 pop for 4 is a little bit on the yikers, but yeah, he's getting his numbers up. I suppose his TC was a little bit late.
Well, Water
Nico
is also,
expecting 17.
Water is also only on 16-17. Well, now he's on 18.
Don't know what happened there.
Does
4
have
fishing ships.
2-3 fishing ship.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he didn't get a boar. He didn't find a boar at all. That's what's caused him to be slow. Let's see if he has. Yeah, he has loom. And if we look at idle TC for a second, 4 has 46 seconds.
Okay, I suppose from a player. I mean,
He has the
it
highest.
could be better, but
others are fine. No chances.
New had one because like he just got housed, so I can understand about New's position.
Right.
It's mostly about housing or getting loom or not finding the boar, right? So at this point of time.
Okay, finally 4 got a boar. So that's good.
Good for him. Good for him.
He does have 4 fishing ships, so fine. Now
let's look from Valar's point of view. I want to see like.
Now I wanna question this lumber camp.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing in Latkor's base making a lumber camp?
He doesn't see Latkor's base. He sees only water. So I'm not so sure whether he's aware of.
Look at Water's lumber camp on Latkor's
okay.
base.
That's so water, man. I feel bad for Latkor because he has to accommodate water every single time, but poor Latkor, man. Art sent out to you. They recognize that Valar is there, so they just want to make sure, he is safe, and I'm sure that Water wants to play Water. That's probably why he's doing it.
Now,
is the second dog going to be
what
out?
is Water doing here with this forward movement? Is he going to... Man, this is another douche. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is with you guys with douching? Ayyo.
That's a yikers moment. Why douche now though? Let's look how resources wise it is looking for.
Now we have to look at the draft again and think of which verses are good for douching.
Which, I mean, they banned Persian, so. Byzantines are still there up, just letting you know. Not so bad for a douche.
Byzantines are still there, yeah. Nobody took Persians, right? Persians got banned.
Yeah, Persians got banned, so Sag over there.
So now
No Chance.
No Chance is stuck in Castle Dark Age.
No, I mean he's in Dark Age, but he can click up. He has good food resources, but does he want to click up? Yep.
He
has 900 food actually.
900.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Alright, and then this is going to be 3 villagers non-stop working on this. Okay, we'll come back to you guys when you have put out the fire, okay? Meanwhile, we will look at the other side.
Exactly.
So Valar is up to feudal with okay, and he's got a
Noob looks like
blacksmith.
Noob was playing water, by the way, this side.
Right, Noob always wants to play water, and then 5 minutes later he will say, "Hey, I lost water." Now Valar is going to be the first up to Castle Age, and he's going to get a castle up. Now the question is, if he plays the castle here, water is dead. His TC is going to die. Right?
Yep. That's where I think Latkor comes into play. Latkor is also heavy on stone, so it's either going to be a rush.
He is about 20 seconds behind. He can
is
still,
Spanish, bro.
yeah, he can still get his. The question is, where does he place his castle? Does he place it on No Chance?
He goes on Valar. He tries to go on Valar.
Let's see.
That is more of an ambitious play, but if it pays off, the game is GG right there. And you have Noob Scout already scouting there, right? So just making sure what buildings are up, how is he going up with Market Blacksmith or a Barracks table, all those stuff, right? So
okay, other questions. Let's see. What is Nico doing? Is Nico adding any fish? Is he doing water? No, he added 2 fish.
No, Nico is playing water actually. I'm sorry, that's 4. My bad. 4 is playing water
4
from
is
the
playing
side.
water with galleys.
Yep. Noob is also playing galleys.
Also playing galleys, but his galleys are just standing there, chilling.
Yeah, they just were more of a patrolling ones, a more safer versions. But I think both of them are just trying to just snipe the other fish. No one's gonna play heavy water.
What fish? Where is the fish? Like, this is your teammate's fish, man.
Oh, fair. That is true. He has to go to the enemy also, right? So finding Latkors will be the harder part right now. Both of them will be trying to find the persons who are going for the castles, right? So Valar's fish right now and Latkor's fish are the only ones that matter. Everyone else is like 4 and Nico are also in the game, but not so much as important as these two.
Right.
Lag for new.
So okay, Noom is going back. He sees where it is getting hit.
Damn!
I told you the castle would go up here, but the thing is now the question is, where does Valar place his castle? Right next to water CC. Oh my god! They want to defeat their 2 top players, literally. Well, Water is going to lose his TC for sure. No chances.
Water, has he realized that? Why is he still
sure.
repairing his TC though? Okay, does Water not see the castle drop happening? Why is he still repairing the TC?
He's seeing it, but insane. The thing here again, see what No Chances has done? He has gone up to feudalage. He still has 38 villagers, while Water has 33. And Water is stuck in Dark Age.
How good are Water's resources looking? Not so good actually.
Now it doesn't look good anymore. Meanwhile, No Chance has 900 food. His water is still fine. Like he lost his water actually.
Actually, he lost his water.
Yeah, he lost his fishing.
That was just one time. Yeah, and No Chance.
No Chance still has water. Yeah.
Yep.
But Water has lost his food eco, and that's a misplay from Noob again. See, like his galleys are not going where they are supposed to. First thing he did, he sent it south. When you know that there is, New is you can let New die. You want to go up north. Okay, so Water is making his TC again, but now he doesn't have resources to click up. He's screwed.
I think the misplay was they realized that wood was essential for the TCs. That was instantly recognized, but the thing is, like, saving the fishing ships also could have been a
right. That is very important.
Like, I guess
now Noob is just running behind 4, and 4 is doing a good job.
4, like, Noob is defending at this point. I still don't know
4
what
did what he needed to do. Now he has brought back his army. Again, Noob is just running back. He has higher army, but Noob is killing everything.
Easy though, because I see the 4 is killing everything. Because Noob
That's
is
what
still
I'm saying.
patrolling his 7.
4 is killing everything from Noob. And Noob is just playing catch up at this point.
It looks not so good again for Water's team. They had a strategy in place.
I tell you, when there is chaos, No Chance always comes out top. At least in Bombay lobby generally.
Right? Yeah, he has a calm mind, and he recognized that food was more important, and he didn't waste too many resources.
Exactly.
Repairing, right? So, kudos to.
But this position, I'm not sure I'm so good with it. They don't know about. I guess they don't know about.
New is trying to hit Valar though. Valar is unable to drop his third TC, so that is something. But Valar also has his own lighters roaming around Water's new base,
Right.
which means that they have
But
scouted Water's new
what
base.
is
actually.
Latkor doing? Now the problem here is Latkor has also lost all his fish, while No Chance has not. Four
Yep.
has not lost his fish, and
Yep.
Valar is on 3 TCs, while New is on his second TC. He has 40
No
villagers.
Chance has. Mm-hmm.
But Nico also has 40 villagers.
No Chance is getting his buildings up to go to Castle Age, by the way. Water is still stuck in Dark Age with farming Ego trying to go to Feudal, so
Well,
looking not so good, to be honest.
yeah, this is not a
So-
good scenario for Water. He's effectively out of the game right now.
He's effectively out of the
While
game.
No Chance is in Feudal Age and he's already clicked up to Castle Age because his fish was alive. Very big misplay from Water's team.
Yeah, it looks quite dire for them.
Yeah.
Considering that New is the only one with the extra TC from their side. I mean, obviously there is Latkor also with the same strategy, but he's making Kongs, so I don't know how well it would
Right.
affect in the long term also. So
So now Noob is saying, "Hey, you know what? I don't care about Water anymore. I won Water." Effectively for him, this number means he's won Water. But he still needs to kill all the fish. Instead, he's just switched to Cav Archers
I mean,
at this point.
he's killing Valar's fish now. A little too late, but
Yeah.
because he transitioned
But
already.
Nico
to
is now
Lando.
coming into the play here. 2 TCs, stable,
Mhm.
2 stables
Mhm.
even,
Mhm.
keeping Nico busy. While New, he has 2 stables, but where are the knights? Okay, they're at the back.
They are at the back, trying to get some damage in.
Valar is playing
Four looks
really
like
well in this
more
game.
comfortable actually.
Again, Valar is doing a really, really good job. Like he has
It is
3
expected of him,
TCs.
right? So.
No, like the difference in play is more
Hmm.
apparent in this game, right? Like Latkor is supposed to be your carry player, kind of like pocket player, but he's
Mhm.
not doing that. And Valar is doing exactly what he's supposed to.
I'm not a big fan of Latkor's village account. Maybe it could go a little
Yeah.
bit better, but yeah. Okay, this looks good. Although with the number of Kongs he has a little bit more forward, considering their Spanish also could have helped.
Where are his conks though?
They are near his castle, so he's doing a castle drop on water, Valar, right?
On Valar, right.
I would have preferred it to be in between 2 TCs, but I guess that's a little bit more ambitious, right? So.
Well, I mean, at this point, I think you need ambitious, right? Water is effectively out of the game. Your best player is
Yep.
out of the game.
You have to go take a bigger risks, right? So yeah. Valar is like, okay, you take that TC.
I'll
drop
make
another
another
TC,
one.
you know. I'm gonna get 100 foot for it also.
Right.
Stuck on it, you know. So
And look at this, like Noob, this is the problem. He has now committed to the Cav Archers. They are completely out of position, not doing anything. While his galleys again are completely out of position, not doing anything. While 4 is happily fish booming in the back. And No Chance still has 6 fishing ship working.
the problem is, I think he has played this no TC play for quite a while. That I don't know. He's just forgotten about his eco.
Right.
To be honest.
I think he should just delete his TC and suddenly he'll be able to see everything on the map, right?
Oh yeah,
No,
I
I think the
suppose.
joke is getting old though.
Exactly.
Anyway.
On this hand, though, Nico is being not really pressured. He's just been idled more.
And look at No Chance now. He has 2 TCs. He's Berbers. He's making Camel Archers now. He'll counter the Spanish guy.
Yep.
And he's pushing Water away. And Water has just reached Castle Feudal Age.
Feudal Age, and he's looking to go up. Actually, he
And-
has good
but
wood resources. But
His 8-10 farms are effectively denied.
it's
Please turn off in-game pings. I'm not sure how to do that. Sounds.
the Kongs are being effectively useless at this point of time. So,
Attack notification, unit train. None, maybe? This one should work. Let's see if that works.
over here, there is villages. Okay, Nom tried to go for a new TC, got denied by No Chance. That's
Right.
good from him.
So Noob is effectively required to push backwards, And with the Berber camels now in play, his Cav archers are also going to be bad. So
Num Num looks pretty much, stuck in his own base
Yeah.
at this point of time. And he has what, 8 Cav archers?
did Water
They're not
finally?
gonna
Yeah, finally Water has reached Castle Age. But what does it do for his team? He is Arambai player.
Yep.
There is not going to be any Arambai.
I mean, for Aramba, you need first of all stone, right? So I don't see the stone happening. He's dropping 2 TCs. That's typical water play, I would say.
He's dropping 3 TCs. In fact, he's trying to do a
2
4 TC
Okay.
full boom.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you're right.
But Valar is now stuck because we talked about this initially. The corner play.
Yeah. There's no...
Latkor did the castle that he was supposed to do first. Finally.
This is good, actually. This is a good castle from Latkor. Does it slow him down? Yeah, it does slow him down with News Knights and everything.
Yeah.
So
And New is doing a pretty good job with having a lot of knight numbers.
Mm-hmm.
If you see Valar's villager count, it's suddenly only 67 when we were expecting it to be much higher up because of his 4 TC play.
But look at Nico's and Force village account, right? So they are at a healthy 84, 85 pop. So
Right.
and people discount how much 4 can carry a game. So I think it's
Right.
up to 4.
And
to
the
prove it.
interesting thing is you see New with just 54 villagers while having a free boom, while Nico having the same free boom is now at 87, 88 villagers. So there is about 80 villager difference.
True. I mean, Nico was more affected also, and he's just protecting his base. His knights are not doing much, and at lower elos.
Sure, but that's more than enough if you can get to like 100 villagers.
Yep.
You're
in this
doing a
game,
pretty
that's
good
all he
job.
needs to do.
Yeah.
Pretty good job. Create wills, win the game. But how much is it gonna pay off? Is the question. Is like, for me, they kind of neutralize each other, and 4 is gonna be the difference maker in this game. Because Valar seems to be quite idle right now at 73 wills. Noob 60-41 with 30 Cav archers still looks.
So the army
promising
number
after
looks
everything.
very high for Mumbai. Pretty much double the numbers. Almost 1.5 times even. The question is, where are the army though? Like, if you see over here, Nico has his army coming in to help, and no chance will get his TC up. Castle up, second castle up.
Yep.
That's a great position, even though Nico loses a few knights. While on the other side, 4 is now up with a castle. He has 3 TCs. He's now up to Imperial. Nico is up to Imperial.
Yep.
And he's Malay,
I feel
so
bad
he's
for
going
Valar
to
also.
pump the cheap elephants.
Valar seems to be in a pickle though. His eco seems to be completely off. He has 5 lighters which are not able to do much.
That's
He's trying to
okay. I
wait.
think he's done his part, which is keep Latkor focused on him. Because now Nico and 4 especially with his cheaper elephants, is going to just punish everyone else.
for
Yeah.
sure. Very
Like,
much, actually.
I thought initially with 4 being in the center of the map is going to be a difficult scenario for him. But he's the guy who has boomed the most.
That's the thing with Nomad, right? Sometimes you don't know which positions are the best also.
Yeah.
So
Lesson learned.
No,
Always
but-
make it in the center of the TC. Because nobody expects you there.
I guess. I
So-
mean, New seems to be healthy 33
Nico-
kills. I mean, 33.
Nico is
Yeah,
playing
say-
Cavalier with Celts. Is he going to get the Celt Paladin?
Looks like it. It's not a bad call over here. I mean, the extra not having the bloodlines is not that much of a big of a deal if your enemy is gonna be still in, Castle 8. So that's one good thing.
4 is not taking into a specific. He's going.
Yeah, that's what I
infantry.
was thinking about. I was like, it's very much of force to play the unique unit rather than the elephants.
But look at his resources. He has 1800 food, 1400 gold.
He can literally play. That's
He
what I'm
can
saying.
play
He can literally
non-stop
play
elephants.
Yeah, but
Why
he
he's
would
trying to
prefer-
play a pikeman?
That is probably not the greatest of calls.
That's this shady call.
Shady call indeed.
Yes.
Elephants would have just sealed the game actually, because that side, do they have anything to counter elephants? Really, not so much.
Right now, no, they have nothing.
I mean, other than infantry choice, they literally have nothing, right? So they don't have camels, they don't have mobility.
Yeah, I'm not a
at all.
fan of these 4 barrack plays. Like the push is not going to be there at all. I think I'm not sure why 4 is going this way. He should be adding stables at this point. Well,
Okay, he's okay. Looks like Noob Noob is gonna do a castle drop. Let's look at Noob Noob's resources. Is he gonna buy his way up?
no, Noob Noob is getting hit in his base. Like Cavalier,
Okay.
Camel Archers.
Like the way he's escaping looked really suspicious until I saw
But
his
here's the
resource.
thing. Here's the most important thing. He won water, man. He won water.
He has water on his side, man. Come on. He is supposed to win water. Come on.
Alright, so water is up to Imperial with 125 wills, so his 6 TC boom has worked out for him. And Latkor is also up to Imperial. So now both
Starting
teams
stables.
have...
It's gonna be a cavalier play from water for sure.
I would probably think, again, elephants here to match.
Does he have the eco though? Like, does he have the map control though? That's the question.
Probably
right? Because
not,
like,
yeah.
look at his resources and everything. It doesn't look like
Right.
a elephant.
4 does have about 4,000 gold. So I'm wondering what he's planning to do with that 4,000 gold. Maybe
I mean,
maybe put it
save up,
in
you know.
yeah, put it in
Yeah.
Tanishq and maybe later on it becomes 7,000 gold.
FD,
Yeah, FD.
Tanishq.
Yeah.
invest in crypto and see it crash and burn. Let's go.
Alright, so still a lot of raids coming in. Pikemen and 1 treb. Right.
Looks like Valar has adopted Water's motto of adding insane number of TCs and just booming back.
Yeah.
So Valar is back up to 85 wills and
And
like continuously climbing also.
See the initial plan where everyone from Water's team was all in the south. Now Delhi is using that advantage and actually going up where they cannot be hit,
Okay.
like to the top
Looks
of the
like it's
map.
gonna be. It's gonna be Halb siege play from 4, which is not a
Right.
bad play, I think.
See
So-
this play, for example, here where Latkor is trying to hit Valar's castle all the way on the east. It's pointless. Like, that's like saying, oh, you're still alive. Okay, I will hit you.
But does he look at where the new TCs are?
He
That's the
doesn't.
question,
He
right?
doesn't see it,
He
right?
doesn't know
So
about, he
yeah.
doesn't know about the new TCs, right? So that kind of plays into the game also. Scouting
So
is
meanwhile,
very important.
now Water is finally raiding with some army, but Halberdiers in place for 4. He still has only 5,000 gold, while everybody else is less than 1,000 gold.
I mean, Malay also get bombard cannons, right? So they can add some of that also.
For 5,000 gold.
Why not? I mean, he's an imp also. He could just
I
link
think
it also to
at
others.
least
So
send the gold to someone, man. Like send it to Nico. Let him make Celt Paladins. Like give him the dream.
I guess. It's always better to save it for a rainy day, you know? He's a 200 pop, which is really nice, and more and more castles coming forward.
The will counts
guess
have
we just-
equalized pretty much now.
Map control is heavily still on Force side.
Force
The
side,
score
yes.
doesn't look so bad. Water is going for a counter raids on no chances TCs.
Yep.
Trying to keep him busy. No chance using a lone mangonel, trying to hit some markets of Noob Noob. Noob Noob is pretty hit now, so
See again weakening Noob Noob slightly because
I mean, weakening or strengthening, I don't know. He has 2 TCs at the south, which are literally like AFK.
it feels like in this game it is the opposite of last game where nobody wanted their TCs. Now everybody
Yeah.
wants multiple TCs.
Exactly. It's like lose 1 TC is like Hail Hydra concepts, you know? I'll add 4 or 5 more TCs.
Exactly.
Latkor still hasn't stopped this idea of castle dropping Valar to death, so...
I mean, whatever 4 is doing on this side, Latkor is doing on the other side, right?
Yeah, but with a lot less villager counts. I think his army count is 12. I'm pretty sure his castle count will also be 12 based on how
12.
it's going. So
Right. I still feel like 4 should be getting elephants at this point, or getting Celt Paladins.
this is
I
not a
still
bad
don't
strat,
see
in my
the Celt
opinion.
Paladins.
But I would just like understand that it's gonna take a little bit slower to push, but this is also
Right.
not a bad strat in my opinion.
But Water now has done pretty well to bring the game back. Question is, Valar is not able to bring himself back into the game. Valar is still stuck in Castle Age. Noob
This game is,
stuck in Castle Age.
you have to understand, this game seems weird in a way for a Cavalier play because the entire map is surrounded by castles, which means that having mobility doesn't really mean that you're going to get too much advantage out of it, because most of your eco is kind of secured.
Right.
So this Halb siege play seems to be really good. Initially I was questioning like why
This
not
is a
open
very
it?
interesting castle. Water is like, I am going to go in the middle of everybody who is not on my team and place a castle. Like,
I mean, he's looking for a place to really attack because that's exactly where 4 and No Chance seems to be. So it could be a good base
what
to start
happened?
attack. But yeah.
I think I clicked a button by mistake.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it the fog of war thing which the pop-up
No,
stays
no,
and doesn't
no.
go off? Okay, not that. Okay.
Where am I hearing the Trebs?
It's
Okay,
probably
the Trebs
the.
here. Oh, the Trebs are going to die now. New is going to kill,
Oh, no.
just kill everything.
Oh no.
The Halbs from 4 are missing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out where they are. I was just looking the other side.
Did they all
Looks like
die?
they probably died. Yeah.
Yeah, they all died.
And this guy's village account also seems to be very
See,
less.
so
right?
this is
Four-
why 4 was saving all the gold, because you see now he has to make new Trebs. Just about 500 of them.
Yeah, makes sense. This big brain play, which we probably do not understand. I do not understand. Maybe people at your elo could understand.
Yeah.
But let's
No,
go.
I don't understand it either.
New Slay game is insanely good, and I think he has reached a healthy number of 88
Yeah.
builds. Till
But
I mean,
he's the one getting pushed right now, and even though he has 2000 resources of all of them, he doesn't know what to take into right now. Like, all he has is just knights, and he is making battering rams, while Water
Meanwhile-
is making man-at-arms, and now
What was making
longswords.
sense, and he's waiting also with Hussars at Force base, and Force village account now has come to 74. He
Oh,
doesn't seem to
boy.
be replenishing, but yeah.
That's a lot of builds down. And now if
That's
you
a
see,
l-
Mumbai actually has the will lead and the score lead. This game
Damn.
has turned all around.
Because of one person, Water, I think. Water has
One
come back into this
person,
game really.
yeah. And
really well.
Latkor's castle dropping ability, he's still not stopped the castle drops. He's put like 7 castles so far just on Valar.
I think
But-
Merchants can mix a little bit of cavalry, I think, because he's unable to get to 200 pop, and he could just add a little bit of raiding potential also.
Right.
Let's look at how good his resources are looking.
It's looking, gold is looking
Okay.
slim.
Yeah, gold is looking slim, but still I think he can just create a little bit more villages.
But
135.
Water
is a bit
here
much.
has the advantage because even though 4 has a lot of gold, he's not taking into those units. He's taking into an Arbalest maybe now? Archery
That's-
range is going on.
That's yeah. They don't get hand cannons also, so it's just R plus.
Nico finally decided to ignore, stop committing to Cavalier, forget the dream of Paladins and switch to Halberdiers.
I mean, Force 11 Karambit warriors are also chilling the other side. I don't know what he's planning to do, so not that it matters. He's being trapped though in the center by Latkor also. Latkor is joining the party.
Latkor is joining the party, yeah. But army numbers for Latkor are not looking good. Only 9 armies still.
You might say anything you want
Meanwhile,
about
well, we can say
Castle
that.
Rocks.
Meanwhile, Valar has 3 army, and I don't know what that 3 army is. Is it like 3 monks or something? Yeah.
Look at the number of castles.
It's actually 3 monks.
Latkor version.
Valar actually has 3 monks. That's his army.
Valar was hit pretty bad, I guess. The castle drops finally kind of worked,
See,
you know?
he started all the way on the east, and now he's crawled all the way up to the northwest. That's how much
so sad for
Latkar
him.
has chased him
I think
pretty much.
Initially he made some lighters, and after that there wasn't any sort of production. I think if he had added a little bit more stables and if he had been able to prevent the castle drops, maybe he could have done something with that, I guess. But
yeah.
Latkor, we might have questioned his castle drops so many times, but I think in the end it kind of paid
Oh,
off.
Noob finally reached Imperial, man. Let's go.
Let's go. I mean, it's gonna, but still. Okay. I think No Chance now has a good eco to do literally anything.
He does, but he doesn't have a lot of gold access. That's the main problem. There is no more gold on that side of the
Map,
base.
right? Yeah. I mean, he does have Noob if he just notices it, because Noob has a TC right on the left of his castles, a couple of castles on the edge of the water, which has
Right,
a large,
and that has a lot of gold, yeah. And New
yep.
has a TC there as well.
Yep.
Now the score
Not
has
like that.
switched again. The score is like 9,000, pretty close to each other. Equal army, equal villager count. My god, where is this going?
No Chance is trying to play both sides. Also, he's trying to attack on front side and like defend on the other. So, No Chance is really trying his
See,
best.
yet again, here's version number 2. Water in this scenario with 5,000 gold collected. And with no idea what army to make. Meanwhile, No Chance is happily going through his base, killing whatever he can see in sight.
Yeah, it all depends on castle numbers, I think. New taking into Imperial skirmishes, trying to push here over here, and that seems like
At
a
the
good combo
bottom,
here.
that's a good combination, yeah.
Yep. Halb Imperial skirms, pretty good. Just need
And they
more traps
counter
right now.
everything that they have, like No Chance's team has right now.
Yeah.
Berbers,
I mean-
they counter. Halbs, they counter. Kelts, they counter.
Imperial skirmisher right now counters literally everything.
Yeah,
So,
but I mean, he shouldn't be
whatever.
losing all of this to the castle, though.
High PS armor, man. this is where high PS armor comes to
He still lost
play.
like 20 of them there.
I mean, it's new. He's like, I don't care. I need more wills.
And nobody's
Give me wills.
stopping this raid by No Chance. This is a big issue.
Valar, No Chance's team really wants Valar to be right now in game, and not having him in game is what.
But
is
they are
allowing
still
this
in the lead in the game right now with what No Chance has been doing.
Yep.
They've literally reduced Mumbai's villager count by like 70-80 right now.
Nico though has his helps mostly in the defensive position. I would rather see him make some siege units because his siege is
Yeah.
really good. Even some traps. Try to like put some pressure into Valar. You know Valar is there.
Right.
You are having all the helps trying to protect No Chance's woodline. If you're keeping the pressure always forward, you don't have to rely on defense that much, right? So
This is one thing that a lot of the lower elo players should try to do, which is, hey, if you have resources, whatever you have, get up to 200 pop. Do whatever you need to do, get up to 200 pop. Constant production.
Yep.
At least as a distraction, right? That makes a big
Well,
difference.
Well, if you're a noob, you need to learn that, and if you're noob, I think you need to get to 100 pop, which he has achieved. So, I think he's just stopping there because I don't see his total count go above 130.
He does have 48 army though. I'm wondering where that is. Oh
I'm
yeah,
also
there
wondering
you
the
go.
same.
So he has 15 Imperial scums and 10 light cav, which are chilling on the south of the map.
New is
along with
raiding
New's army as well.
New is raiding with 4 knights on No Chance's base on the left-hand side.
Yeah, but they
And-
died pretty instantly.
I mean, it's chemistry also, right? I'm pretty sure it's like a.
Now
base of
this is
chemistry,
a
so it's
strong
not-
push along with No Chance now, and No Chance has finally gotten his gold access,
Yep.
and 4 is
Gold
now
access
tagged
is-
into his food only Malay 200 swordsman.
Yeah, with only 3,781 gold in his bank, you know. just only.
Right, and he could be
meanwhile-
sending that to anyone, but no, he wants to keep it for himself.
I mean, if he's making a healthy number of trebs, what I was really happy with Force is like his treb mass never seems to go down, which is a good thing. So that is one thing you can appreciate, even though he's making
Right.
good use of the
He
gold.
just used up 200 out of his 500 trebs so far. That's it.
True. No chance somehow doesn't seem to be able to float a lot more gold. Now that he has got the forward access with that gold, he seems to be somewhat okayish. At this point, they're just letting Ford push on his own with the trebs. So he wants to go the other side and try to impact a little bit more and try to attack Latko.
Oh, and
who
look
is
at
pushing-
Noob making a lot of stables in the south,
Yep.
and
He's already-
he's trying to do a raid. This is
Yep.
very good.
I want to see what Valar is doing. Valar has Elite Lighters in play. He has 2 relics.
Yeah, and he still has a lot of gold to play with as well.
3 relics actually. Yeah, so. But how does his gold resource look actually? Yeah, he does have like a good amount of pile.
Yes, he just has 5,000 stone.
Just
This game has been chaotic. Like, Water has 3,000 gold. He's not doing anything with it. 4 has 3,000 gold, not doing anything with it. Valar
Valar
has
seems to be
5,000 stone.
I mean, he's dropping castles. They both are dropping castles on Noob's raiding
I mean,
base, right? So
Look at the map and tell me where there is not a castle right now. I think literally every single place is covered with a castle.
yeah, I'm really in awe of Latkor's gameplay in the way in which it turned out, because like he wasn't punished for it.
Right, and now he's
it
coming
ended
back
pretty
into the
bad.
game. Well, but he only has hand cannoneers.
I mean, he was trying to push both sides. Also, hand cannons. Okay.
This
maybe he
fight
was just-
is very important. This is going to finish the game, I think. Like, New has his elite, Imperial scums that are not going to do anything. And Valar can move forward. The hand cannoneers are going to die.
I'm not too happy with Latkor's village account though, because like it doesn't seem to be go above 100. And if he is able to sort that out, I think he can solo carry the game with supremacy villages also, where he just drops castles forward and pushes with hand cannons and traps.
I don't think he has any more stone left. Oh, well, he does have like 1,200 stone still. No, I think this push in the center, now this is going to pretty much give you the game, because
yeah, exactly.
even with all the raids, Valar is now dealing with all of those. He has lighters all the places. 22 attack lighters, by the way, which means he has 4 relics. He got 4 relics.
He got 4 relics. That's good for him. But the thing is, like, he needs to go forward and try to do some stuff. But
He is going in now. He's raiding everywhere.
That's nice.
And
meanwhile, Water is also trying to do the same thing, raiding with some hussars on the right.
yeah, Noob is trying to do the same thing with raids from south.
South.
Although there are now 3 castles over there that are killing everything, so this will get shut down pretty quickly.
Yep.
I think the question here is now, with the Berbers having so many camel archers and the elite lighters in play, Water's team doesn't have anything to call, anything to push back on this.
It's gonna be play where all the armies are going to be together. If that's the case, I think still no chances team have the significant advantage, because with Lighters Camel Archer combo is very hard to counter. Like there's literally nothing you can do to counter that. Right. So,
and again, you see Latkor's army numbers. He has 102 villages, but he has 2 army. He lost his entire hand cannoneer mass. He's not making anything else. He's
and
floating.
his eco doesn't look too hot also, so
I mean, his eco looks fine. Like, he can afford 3 more castles right now. He has 30 on food. He has 1,400 gold. Meanwhile, New is floating like 9,000 wood.
Latkor literally has no food, man. So
sure, but he can get it sent from someone else.
that is true. I guess people are not slinging still. That's sad, but yeah. Let's see what New is doing though. New is
sticking to his elite Imperial scums pretty much.
Yeah, Imperial scums So Trebs, I think some halves and Imperials comes with some Trebs would be good.
This was a
Over this
nice
side.
attempt to wall on the bottom, by the way, but I mean it did never got finished.
He is trying to finish it though, but I don't see that happening because I don't think he sees the left-hand side of the wall quite open. And Camel archers do very well with some hussars also.
Right. And in the
Nico
north,
has-
if you see, Valar and Latkor are doing fortified walls. They are blocking off those spaces, and they are blocking off a complete gold in the center of that space. That
Nope.
glittering gold nobody is ever going to take.
Nom is the next cockroach also because he has some stables on the top end of the map and he's raiding.
Not top
Nico's
end, I
space
think
quite-
bottom end, right? Like I don't see anything on the top.
Okay. I mean, in the sense of top left, I guess.
No, bottom left.
Yeah, bottom left, yes. So he's just raiding hussars into Nico's base, and Nico is quite affected by that.
Yeah.
I guess. Nico is Celts, but I've seen him mostly play cavalry, so that's a big question mark, I guess.
So the question here is who can push the fastest? And right now, if I see the army count, 136 for Mumbai, Delhi 185, and the more important question is what's the gold value that they have? And Valar has Lightus, no chance, has Camel Archers, no chance. New has Imperial Scums, and Noob has Hussars.
No,
And
it's gonna be
Water also has
quite a-
Hussars.
It looks like it's very much Delhi's game, considering the fact that they are getting slowly map control
Right.
back. Their army composition is very superior, and also No Chance recognizes that you need markets right now, considering the gold is depleting. Right? So
Right.
he's already dropped markets on the bottom end of the map, on the left-hand side, and
Yes.
yeah, Valar already has a market on the right, on the top side,
On
right?
the
So
top.
once the trade kicks in, it's pretty much, it already looks pretty much in favor of Delhi team, but once the trade kicks in,
Noob
it's
needs
like
to
a
contribute more. He cannot be having equal impact to Nico. See, yes, that's the
True.
answer. Yes, you're absolutely right. But he is doing a lot of impact with the raids. The question is, he should be doing something with his golden word, which is Cav Archers at this point. Like, he needs army count.
I think he's a better player also. The problem happened was like he's supposed to scout with his starting scout or like that horse, and he's supposed to snipe the fishes. I think he was not able to execute much on that, and that gave
Right.
No Chance's team a lot more headway than it needed because the game completely shifted based on just having fishing shields,
Yeah.
right? So
And Valar is doing a great job raiding. But the same thing can be said on the other side. Hussar's raiding is killing everything from No Chance and Nico. Like, No
Yep.
Chance had 140 wills, it's down to 105. Nico has been stuck at 80-ish.
yeah, Nico seems to, as it creating wells. That's the important thing, though.
And
He
Latkor
doesn't seem to
still
be
doesn't have any
less
idea
about-
what to do. Like, he has 86 villagers, 12 castles, but 10 army. And finally he's decided, okay, I'm gonna make halberdiers. When his entire team has been making halberdiers for so long.
This looks very dire also, and water has also added trade, and all these trade cards are running through the center of the map. So I don't know how that it's gonna look, because the trade card, like the markets where he's putting is right in the wall next to the wall of New, and that's not how it's gonna work out, right? You have the entire control. I understand that you have a bigger trade route, but it's always nice to have it in the safer area at the bottom of the
Yeah,
map.
putting the market in the center of the map, not a good idea.
Yep.
The question is, where is the other markets? It's in the bottom south. So he's kind of going
Yep.
across the base.
Yep.
And now, again, the Berbers coming in, doing some more raids. No Chance is starting to play more comfortably.
I'm not seeing any sort of like SO play. Some SO plays also would be nice, or like even onagers would also be nice, right? So considering the amount of mass of
There are no
they
SOSs
have.
except Kelts here.
yeah, I mean Kelts would also be amazing actually, but yeah, I don't see the Kel player really doing much other than doing
Right.
hussars. So that's that.
Water is doing a good
Noobs
job
are
tracking
picking up,
these archers, camel archers. Those will go down eventually. And Noob
But
Noob
last
is
team
also
with
following with scums.
Mm-hmm.
So again, army 180 to 180. Will count 420 to 440. This is a very equal game.
No, Valar has Valar's team has recognized that we have to stop the raids, and once the market
Look at where
is secure,
Valar's
it's
trade
better.
cards are going.
Let me see.
They are going right through the center of the map. And he just lost like 8 trade cards right there. And why? Because his market is still right next to Latkor's castle on the top. And there is a Treb sitting right there doing absolutely nothing.
Nothing, yeah. But Valar is able to clear out all of Noob Noob's forward stables.
Sure,
That's
but he
good for
needs
him.
to kill this market. If not, his trade is never going to kick in.
Yep.
See,
You're
like
right.
he's keeping on losing his market. His trade is not kicking in.
It's not trade. His trade is not kicking in, and he's
And-
able to recognize that.
I think now No Chance needs to start adding hussars because Imperial Skirms are in play. You cannot keep playing Berber Camel Archers anymore.
I mean, it's still a very good unit if you know where the markets are to just go there and camp them, because it will be very
Yes,
hard
but
for an army to come.
12
back,
castles.
yeah. I guess you're right.
Meanwhile, on the south, again, Nico. No, not Nico, sorry. The Berber Camels are still getting hit by the Imperial Skirms. Oh my god, wait a second. New does not have chemistry.
Well,
It's 1 hour 20 minutes into the game. He doesn't have chemistry.
chemistry.
And he has only +1 defense. No wonder you are losing so many archers and scums, bro.
New with upgrades.
And he
Yeah,
just
yeah,
got
you can
bracer.
Wow.
Oh no, he
Wow.
just got chemistry.
Okay, chemistry. Okay.
Oh my god, and only +1 defense. Wow. Alright, that's fun.
But this game is slowly turning into like a very
Look at the
long
map.
drawn game. So.
It's exactly split in half.
Yep.
One team
Half
on
is
one
walled by
side,
the
one team
enemy,
on the other side.
Yeah.
The question is, again, Delhi has the gold units which are superior, but
Yep.
how do you use it against this scenario where Latkor has now walled off the base effectively?
Some ram play would also be nice, considering the amount of buildings are there.
There are a couple of rams coming down, but again, most of the armies are just sitting still. Like, what are you trying to do here? Again, this push, not doing much. Here, again, you're against halberdiers, not doing much. Well, this will clear this army entirely.
As long as they don't trickle with if they have 4 or 5 trips, they can easily get good map control.
Right.
I think from No Chance's team, either Valar has to make it or No Chance has to make it. Someone makes it and is able to push, it's fine. I still don't know what Nico is contributing because Nico's will count still is not being able to reach to.
Nico
100 bullets
was effectively stopping Noob Noob's raids from the bottom, which has now been completely cleared. But yeah, he should be taking all of his halberdiers and moving them forward at this point.
Or you
But,
mean similar helps, but okay.
but he is making hussars. He's making Celt hussars.
There's nothing in production though. That's the thing. He has
Right.
literally nothing producing at this point of time. How is his resource looking? It's not like he's not floating food, right? So
He's floating recent. He's not floating food. Yeah. He's making a lot of hussars, but that's not doing much.
Yep. On this side though, New has stepped into bombard cannons. He's trying to push with. I mean,
But
Vietnam
he is
also
versus the Malay two-handed swordsman, so he's not winning that fight.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Vietnamese get helps, right?
They do get helps, but they don't get
mean,
the speed upgrade.
That's fine, but still you need
And
to
they
take
don't
in
get
block.
bracer.
Yeah,
Sorry, not bracer.
but
Blast furnace.
blast furnace. Okay, need to take into some defenses on, and yes, pikemen still. So The push is very slow. With 2 bombard
Yeah.
cannons is probably nothing. So
Valar is pushing again, like versus Noob Noob. Noob Noob has finally decided to make some gold units, and he's making Paladin, but he's not fighting at all. This fight completely shredded by the Lightus.
I mean, there is no counter to Lightus at this point of time.
Yeah.
So, like Happam said, whatever it is, 22 attack, Lightus can literally take down anything. If his teammates also supply him with a considerable number of trebs, it's kind of GG at this point of time.
And Valar
They
is
need to push-
finally using his billion stone properly, making
Okay.
forward castles
and whatnot,
pushing
yeah.
with trebs and such.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the
Look
bottom
at-
again, there is a push happening. Oh, here's Nico's contribution: a castle.
Still feel like he could deliver more. 4 is continuously making his non-gold costing two-handed swordsman. He has teched into some ramps, but I don't know what that lone Mangonel is going to do.
Suddenly, the army is looking very good for Delhi. 200 versus 100.
Yeah, I mean, they have a very good push here. Like, they need BBCs from New or the other person over here to counter the trebs. That's the only way they can directly engage the trebs
I think
at this point of
trebs.
time.
Yeah, like I don't think BBC work anymore at this stage because
Yeah.
what do you
The-
what do you do to stop these 200 swordsmen? New is not
No,
making any gold units. He's out of gold completely. Latkor is the only one. Actually, no. Hans also has a lot of gold.
Hmm.
Latkor still has a lot of gold, but again, Latkor is not making a lot of army. He's only making halberdiers. Yeah, I think it's a slow creep, but it looks like Delhi is getting this win.
But the way these people are pushing, I don't see the match still go on for a shorter period of time. I see it still going for a longer period because, like, the castle has to go up from Valar in the center, and he needs to have at least 5 or 6 trebs over there. And
He does have
it's gonna
5
be a-
trebs. If you see in the center of the map,
Yeah.
he has 5
needs
trebs.
more.
The
He needs
only
more
problem
also.
he has is a lot of halberdiers from Latkor right now. So if No Chance takes his camel archers up top, suddenly he's looking really good. Because Nico's now making hussars, 4 is doing non-stop 200 swordsmen, and he also has bombard cannons to push. So they are very very close to the trade of Mumbai.
Somehow Nico has to contribute a little bit more, and he's dropping that castle forward. And if he and
He
Thor
is.
can
Look
just
at the
double
south
steps
part of
ahead.
the map. He's now doing
Exactly.
a really good raid with his
Really good job,
hussars.
right? Okay, that's good. That's good. Once he is in game, I think No Chance can comfortably leave this side and go and help with Valar, and then the push will be.
I think now
really done, right?
is the perfect time because now no Chance is going in. He's going to try to kill the trade. But I
Valar
think he shouldn't be trying to kill the trade, rather go to Valar's base. Valar to help. Because Valar is getting hit with multiple trebs here. And he has no answer to halbs right now. Even though Lightus is really good, there is no answer to halberdiers.
Valar was building it with 3 villagers. Noob brought in 1 paladin to snipe that 1 weak villager. He couldn't manage to.
Which castle was that?
It's in the center one, right? Where Valar's trips
Right.
are actively tripping the bombard towers. So.
Noob is
Once
now
they get-
pretty much in the game. He's making paladins and halberdiers.
But
Well,
his
the
teammates seem
markets
to be
are
out of
dead.
the game
The
now.
markets are dead. They've deleted the markets. They are now out of gold.
Oh, no.
They are now only Noob has 600 gold and it's rapidly decreasing.
Light is doing literally all the heavy lifting, I suppose.
And finally, Lightus, Berber Camel Archers have joined the Lightus. Now he
Yeah,
can push forward.
I would be surprised if the game doesn't end in like the next 2 or 3 minutes.
It
Because
will,
once
because
the
the Lightus will be still there, the Camel Archers will be still there,
Okay, Nico is pumping a lot of
Hussars into the base.
stars, which
Yeah.
is really nice. Yeah, once you just get the population up right there and just keep them at the base, I mean, like Valar is literally carrying the center part, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of done. Latkor's halbs with that 1 trap is literally not doing much. Has he teched in some supremacy though? Because like it would be really helpful for him to drop some Boba towers with his
He doesn't
builds,
have
right? It doesn't look
supremacy,
like
but he is
doesn't.
doing BBTs.
BBTs is pretty good actually.
The problem
Resources
is
not looking so good though.
The problem is, where is the gold? The only person in their team who has trade cards is Water, and he is
Foot
now
is-
sending it through the center, where they're going to get killed pretty soon.
Looks like it's kind of a GG moment right now. The thing is, like, they're not even floating any food, so even for any sort of resources to be pumped out,
Well,
let it be around trash. It
right.
doesn't look that so
Meanwhile,
hard,
on the other side, if you see, Valar has
Mhm.
14,000 wood,
right?
2,000
Just
food,
only 14,000. Yeah.
still 2,500 stone.
Mm-hmm. Valar is saving. He likes Lithuanian so much that he wants to take the stone, carry it over, and play it in some other game, right? So, I mean, it's not a bad thing to save up on stone, considering how he's
And
pushing forward. with
look at the
castles,
trade.
right?
Look at the trade from Water. Everything going towards the Berber castle and just dying.
Yeah.
It's game over right now.
It's game over right now.
Yeah.
The lighters are just roaming freely in the bases, trying to find and snipe all the trade cards. But the problem is that because he went over there, his base is right now like the forward base with the castle and the trebs is gonna be snagged by Ladkor. Doesn't matter much though. I don't think so.
No, doesn't
so
really matter as much.
It really doesn't matter anymore at this point of time, right?
So at this point, if you see, Water's team is pretty much.
Dead.
They only have those 12 castles from Ladkor to protect them.
Yeah.
I know it's not 12, but I'm just saying.
it's I know I'm not really I wasn't considering that factor, but I was just thinking of like that 12 castles are literally doing nothing right now.
Yeah.
So.
The only thing the castles did was push Valar all the way up north and make the map essentially half-half.
They had Valar out of the game for a pretty long time, so
Yeah.
I mean they served their purpose, but right now not so much, especially if it's not
And
your.
this is why I felt like Water should not have picked Nomad, because it is so chaotic. Like, you're asking for chaos from one of the best chaos players.
True. I completely agree with you. Yeah. No chances play on how he got boosted, and the fact
Yeah.
that the enemy team did not punish his fishing ships was a crucial factor, which kind of like gave him a lot of time. But still, Water did a very good job of coming back to the game. Right at one point, it
He
looked
did,
like
he did.
the scores kind of turned because 4 also did allow them, but
Right.
yeah, it wasn't
And
much.
there was
of
so
an
many
effect.
instances. I think they're going to finally call it. Yes, they have called it.
Okay.
That is
GG then.
Delhi taking a 2-0 lead into this. And these games with Nico playing.
Yep. It looks very promising from Delhi's team, especially with all the chaos.
Delhi are looking extremely strong.
Looks like they're all agents of chaos, right? So good for them. I was very happy with Force play also. So
Oh, I
they have a lot of
wasn't.
things going.
I was not.
Initially, I wasn't,
Yeah.
but then like with the trebs and everything, it
Right.
was okay.
I think at the start he makes elephants. He
Yeah, he
pushes
needs to
them
make elephants.
completely.
Exactly.
Because
I would
nobody had
completely agree.
halberdiers on the other side at that point of time.
Mm-hmm. Everybody was in castle, right? So
Yeah.
it was like very good opener. And opening the unique unit, Karambit Warriors, a little bit
Suspect.
Okay. Yeah. Sus.
Sus. Shady.
So that was kind of not in their favor, but this looks pretty much GG.
Yeah.
Still, Ladkor is doing a decent amount of.
The
Like, is the
thing
game
is,
done or like it's still playing?
Ladkor has done too little too late at this point. Like, yes, the BBTs are good, but
Mhm.
they should have come basically 50 minutes before.
Oh, wait, is the GG actually called or like?
Yes, everybody's
Okay. Okay.
resigned.
Like, okay, for me it's not fast forwarding. That's why I asked.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Okay.
Okay,
I mean, it was a little bit too late. The only thing I think we can say about Ladkor's play was like he was not able to create enough villagers. His castle drops were meh, and then it became really wow. So that's good from him.
So Delhi takes the 2-0 lead, which means
It's
now
gonna be migration.
Mumbai has to play with their. No, they can play again with Sid on
Mhm.
migration. But if I remember correctly, the last time they played,
Mm-hmm.
New was the one who played
Mm-hmm.
on migration flank against Levy versus your team,
Okay.
and he
Um,
destroyed Levy.
to be fair, that game, New did not destroy Levy. Levy destroyed Levy. So
No,
I think it
I
wasn't
want to give
like
I want to give the props to New there, right?
properly New there. Okay, cool. I mean, I did not see what happened the other side. Myself also, I just let some five galleys go pass through. So
Right. So we may see New playing again instead of JK,
okay.
and I'm not
If
sure if maybe JK has something going on. I'm not sure.
JK could play, I think the third game. I think he's still a better player than you, in my opinion. So let's see if he has anything up
Yeah.
his sleeve. So which can.
All right. So let's go back to the draft
Mm-hmm.
and see what we have left. So Delhi won with Lithuanians,
Mm-hmm.
with
Celts.
Celts, with Malay
Malay.
and Berbers, while Mumbai lost
Berbers.
with Spanish, with Vietnamese.
Mm-hmm.
Abin,
Huns.
bold prediction that JK will play better than New on migration. Yeah, I agree too.
Vietnamese and what's the last one?
Huns? What was the last one?
I must
Burmese.
Burmese, yeah.
Noob Noob should go KT, says they had Kongs and Burmese player. No idea why he went CA. Yes, that's a good point. Like, he started off with CA, but you also have to see what he was playing, right? Like, he let his team's fish die, even though he had the higher number of galleys, and then he went CA, which makes no sense. Yeah, so I feel like Noob Noob has really underperformed in this tournament. Like, I was expecting with Mumbai having seen Noob Noob's rate early on, he should have been doing much better, but he's only playing at probably like 1,000 ELO Bombay
Yeah,
rating.
probably Milo, yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose. I mean, obviously he had a really good land minus game, but that was still where he lost his TC, right? So
Right.
yeah, I do agree with that, because I think he can hold a lot better than most of the other players, and he recognized his mistake last game and he tried to douche like water instead douched, but they couldn't get
The douche by water, again,
Mhm.
what does it achieve? As Burmese, you're trying to take out no chance, but then you take yourself out because Noob Noob is not doing a good job on water defending their fish, while no chance is having a free fish boom.
I mean, it really relies, like, he recognized what he can do is like his wood will
Right.
be affected, so he
Like,
just moved the wood.
Early on, the same scenario,
Fish is
if you
not-
think if Noob Noob had brought his his galleys up
Mhm.
north first rather than go down, game goes very differently.
It goes completely differently, yeah. So those are the points at which they kind of faltered, was like identifying key points of where to get the advantage, right? The douche itself was not a bad strategy, it's just that the fishing ships were in.
I think Mr. Wrong says Latkar had the best units in Castle Age but chose to Castle Drop, which worked, to be fair. Yes, that is correct. But yeah.
Late game also, I think he could have just played Kongs also if he had good market eco and like.
Again, the thing I saw with Latkar was after the castle placements, when he pushed Valar so far, the question was it worth pushing him so far? And so you have now about 10 castles. Why are you not making Kongs?
Yep. True. I think his eco slipped a lot in the mid game.
Yes.
And then by the time he came back, it was already too late, right? The BBTs was really good. Supremacy would have been better when you were doing that, but yeah, it's not that costly also.
Yeah, the BBTs came in so late, The Halbs again late. Like it seems like Water's team basically shot themselves in the foot. Like after coming back for a bit, again not being able to make the armies that can actually counter Lightus. Like you make, let's say 50, not 50, but like 20, 30 uh, conks. You
Yep.
start making BBTs and start pushing, and you're looking really strong because the latest cannot come in and kill you.
Yep. And they had a lot of time where Lightus was not even in the play, right? So once the Lightus came into play, they did a good job of like making sure the Lightus wasn't in the play because of his
Okay, it
equipping
looks
method,
like no, they are not yet in to the next game.
okay. I mean, they need a breather after the amount of time they spent playing the last game.
Forget
Right? So
amount of time. I think it's chaos, right? the
first
whole
one was
chaos.
insane chaos, man. First one was insane chaos. Like I couldn't understand what is happening in the map. It was like it was all like jam packed together, also, right? And the colors are like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Imagine playing that, right? So. Yeah.
I'm checking with Thiru if they've started the next game, but I don't know if Thiru is online. Might be pretty late for him as well.
Yep. I mean, what time is it? 30. It's 2, right? So 2 a.m. And what time is it there right now?
1:30 p.m.
Okay, 1:30 is not bad. For me, it's 9:30, so it's 8 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Kelp Paladin also would have been a bit good choice if he had good access, but he was continuously raided.
Right.
Yeah.
He had the time to get to Kelp Paladin. Like
He had a lot of time.
4 had.
At one point, he was not making anything.
4
so-
had what 8,000 gold. He could have donated like 3,000.
Yeah, well, it's people like to hoard up stuff, you know. That's what I learned. So, meanwhile, my games, I was like, please, guys, give me resources.
Oh, Nico is in the chat. Nico, man, you should have gotten to Paladins. You should have gotten to the dream combination.
Yeah, man.
But
Kelp Paladin.
the last Hussar raids, that was really good. That was a really good push.
That was good. That was good. I think the first game you did a job also, man. So
Yeah.
congrats on that.
Using that
Yeah,
one
Woodland
villager to collect stone,
That was too brave. I
way
guess.
too brave.
Nerves of steel. I mean, it was the only villager left, then I would have just said nerve of steel, but okay. 4 didn't give gold.
Didn't give gold.
4, yeah. I think I'm not so sure, but I think 4 is working in banking sector, so he just likes to hoard up stuff. So checks out.
Nico, do you know if the next game is up? Do you know if the lobby is up?
Needed for town center. Okay. So we do need to repair. Okay.
Alright, the next
Yes.
game is up. We have
Okay.
the migration game started, and Nico
From-
is not playing it, so it's
Yep.
Sid that's going to be playing it, looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is it Sid? No.
Let me. There's still 63 more seconds. It is JK who is playing it, and 4 Vala.
Oh yeah, Nico is in Delhi team, right? Yeah.
Yup.
So JK is playing
Yep.
instead. Let's see the civs. So Water went Malians. New is playing Byzantine. Pocket, interestingly, not flank.
Mm-hmm.
Latkor is playing Bengali flank. Noob is playing Aztec flank. Valar is playing Gurjaras. 4 is playing Armenians. That's good.
4 is playing.
JK is
How good are-
playing Viking flank, like Levy, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. Same color also, by the way. If I don't.
Yeah, and no
yeah.
chance is playing Italians.
But how good are Aztecs in this map? Because I don't know how good are Aztecs.
Their
in
military
Water.
production is 10% faster, so they're not bad. And I
Mhm.
believe they have fast fires, but
Okay.
yeah, other than
Not
that,
so
nothing
sure about
fancy.
the.
Yeah.
Okay. Latkor going Bengali for flank while allowing Malian guy. Okay.
Right,
So,
let's switch
looks
over
like-
to the game.
Yep.
And we have the matchup.
Yep.
I need to switch over to cast. Alright.
Yep. Done.
Let's see. So essentially, Water's team is all in the bottom, and Delhi is all up north.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any sneaky spaces where people can run around. Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it. Not like the game which we guys placed. So good for them. But this time around, it looks like Valar and No Chance are not playing together. So they are gonna be the pockets for
They
both
both
of their
are
flanks.
pocket players, yes. And
That's good.
4 is playing Armenians on the other side. Valar's...
Their team looks very balanced though, like
No.
from on both sides.
Right. Valar's TC is quite skewed from the center.
Yep.
I feel like in migration they should do this, where they should make the islands in such a way where your TC is always in the center.
I mean, I think you're a little bit of a OCD freak, I guess. So that's probably what's kicking in right now.
See, it doesn't feel nice, like you see Noob Noob's TC, like it was all the way in the front. Like, why not we make it a little bit more in the back?
Yeah, I guess.
Meanwhile, if you see News map, his island is in some direction, his TC is in a completely different direction.
Yeah, true.
Alright, so it is
Start.
Noob Noob versus 4 on one side, while Water is playing flank as Malians versus JK.
Yep.
But New is playing pocket.
Is flank, yeah. New is playing.
Oh,
pocket,
sorry,
yeah.
Lavkor is flank. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. So Water is Malians, which is decent. So you can do fire ships with a fast castle plan. New has Byzantine, so fire ships again would work really well.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the Viking flank choice though.
They could have probably shown how Aragon played with Japanese and New, and they would probably expect the same thing with Byzantines in this case.
I do wonder, if you look at the draft, do they have any other water ciphs that could have played in this game? And I'm looking at Portuguese here, right? Portuguese could have been a really good option instead of what is it that they're playing now?
Byzantines.
Gurjaras.
Okay, the other side you meant. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Like-
Gujara's not so bad, I guess. Like, he just wants to protect his fishing ships based on how JK also... I told you about the fact that you can garrison them, right? So,
Right.
that kind of plays over here, and they're very good cavalry serve in the center. And whatever Malians guys can throw, Gujaras can counter, right?
Can
Because
counter,
at the start,
yes.
mobility is king, so...
Yeah.
That's good. Latkor dropping the first dock a little bit in the back is probably... not the call, because I made the same mistake, but in this case it's not gonna affect him so much, I guess.
I'm curious, as Bengalis, you want to be making, like, your ships basically regenerate HP. And, this is something that Doomster has always told, and, I agree with it, which is, your dock should not face the front necessarily, but it should be on the side, essentially the corridor.
I made the same mistake actually, because my second dock came there, but the primary dock wasn't there, so I didn't scout properly, and Nogdum was able to go through a crevice, right? So that's very, very important in this map. So it doesn't look like they didn't learn from my mistakes, which means that they have not.
So Mr. Wrong is asking a good question, which is, flank goes galleys, so why do you think Vikings is not a good choice? The reason is because the flanks may also go fire ships, and the pockets definitely go fire ships. So as pocket, you do 3 docks, longboats, and they basically can help you control the entire water. So you want your flank guy to play some water, and then you take over as the pocket for Vikings, and the flank guy can go on land.
Oh, why is JK at 19? I think he's struggling a little bit, I guess.
He
What is his
added...
looking like?
Yeah, JK is having a lot of idle TC. So one thing I noticed instantly with JK was he sent all his deer instantly to his TC. So he had like 3 deer rotting at the same time. And I was wondering whether that was going to affect him. And it looks like...
I don't think they have practiced migration build order. Yeah, that is very, very crucial at the start, because like even after pushing that, there is a chance you might have a 10 cycle idle time, right? So it looks like he hasn't really practiced this map. So that could just have been the factor. Yeah, you're right, probably.
So, but the time is not that different. JK had a minute idle time. Latkor had 43 seconds. Everybody is pretty much upping just now. So Armenians are the slowest right now, but his
Yep.
placement of docks is really good, so he'll be
Yeah.
able to defend. And he has the longest distance between him and Noob Noob.
No, yeah.
Yeah, and Mr.
I mean,
Ram, it makes sense what you're saying. If he does a fast fires while Valar does the center control, yes.
The
That
two
makes
dock
sense.
placements, I think Force map awareness is always right, really on point.
Yeah.
For Isildur.
Meanwhile, I'm not a fan of Luthkor's. Like, second dock is good, but the first dock should have been where the second dock is, and the second dock should have been further
I
forward.
completely agree. I'm just trying to scout if someone had made the fourth fishing ship over here. 3 fishing ships are right common, right? Obviously the pocket's doing that
Right.
because they are trying to.
JK only did 2 fishing ship. He's like,
No, yeah, I just saw that, yeah. So that's gonna really affect because that's gonna be your source of food for a
Right.
while.
But
So-
on the other hand, JK does have his third dock faster up. So that could be a decisive advantage because Bengali guy is only having 2 docks right now.
Yep,
Again,
that is true.
4 added his third dock.
Mm-hmm.
Noob Noob also added his third dock.
Mm-hmm.
And where are the units? Units.
Give me units. I mean, this guy has on queue, right? So Noob has like 4 guys
4 on queue.
So, yep.
Yep.
A little bit later to the cost, but they are joining the cost, right? So, Latkor has 2 galleys trying to scout the center. Meanwhile, JK doing the same thing. JK not being too adventurous with his 2 galleys. He's just like, you know what, I'm going to
Right.
patrol this. My job is to make sure that I don't like nothing escapes to my pocket. So
But look at
I'll
this
just do that.
again. JK is
Mhm.
the first one to get a blacksmith up, so he'll be getting fletching faster than Latkor.
How is Russo looking up though? So I'm more concerned about whether he can afford fletching in the first place, and it doesn't look like it.
I think he'll
the
be
problem.
fine. Like, he just needs to idle his
Okay, just
PC for a bit,
Okay. Yeah.
and then he should
mean,
be fine. Like, he's
it
getting
is very
fletching now.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
But how many like galleys are going to chase that one galley is the question, right?
No,
what
he doesn't.
Latkor-
He doesn't go, but that's a mistake. One galley can do a lot. Like, are you going to make a fire ship? Is No Chance going to make a fire ship?
Noob is so sneaky, man. He passed 5 galleys already. Like galleys already in. No. He was actually planning to.
He was planning to, but 4 did a pretty good job of defending.
Yeah,
it.
actually, yeah. True.
The problem right now is there is this one fishing ship from Latkor that is going in. So who's defending it? If well, No Chance
Looks
sees
like-
this, he's just clicked up to Castle Age. He should be making. Oh, JK is bringing back 3 galleys.
Yeah.
That's a mistake, right? Because
Does
now
Valar
he's
know
losing the
that?
front.
Wait, does Valar realize that? I think he realizes that, right? Oh, he doesn't realize that. You can just garrison your fishing ship, man.
No, that's
You
not
can
Valar. That is. Oh yeah, that is Valar. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but that doesn't affect a lot. Like, here Latkor should just be running. I don't know why he's fighting this. Well, now he's lost it. And in the front, he's getting pushed back.
I think he was just microing in the front.
Yeah.
That's why. It was not
JK is
just
doing a
that.
pretty good job so far.
Here
Didn't
and
lose a
Nobu went
lot.
for full on micro happening right here.
Over here,
10 from 10. 10 ships. from
Noob is not
four.
going to win that fight anytime soon.
Yeah.
Like
He has more-
he is bringing more. That's the thing. He needs
Yeah.
to fight together with that though.
Yep. The fact that like Force production queue is like very close to where he
Right.
is kind of helps him also, right? So
And Valar is first on the map on the center island. He already has a scout on the island. He
Yep.
has a stable and a blacksmith. And a barracks. He's
Meanwhile,
making
water
new
is just up.
scouts. He's got his camel. New is up to Castle Age. A little slower, but let's see what his play is. He has 5 docks. Wow. I wonder if New will do the
fast him.
fast him strat.
Yeah, it's very very certain that he's gonna do the fast jump. I'm pretty sure of that. They would have made him watch Aragon's way of how he played. Obviously not Aragon's, but the same style, and they would have just like copied it, right? So Meanwhile, in the center though, Water has chosen the option of adding the second TC first, and then he's adding his table.
Right.
I think he added his barracks in his base, right? So that should make sense.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Why though? I don't know, because it would make more sense if you drop the barracks forward. If there is going to be a camel v camel fight, it will always be.
I'm very surprised that Noob is not taking a fight versus 4 when he knows that he has the higher numbers. Like with
15
4 galleys, they are looking pretty weak. Noob is actually having probably slightly stronger galleys right now.
Yep. I think 4 should have just tried to save as much as possible and not take it head on, because he looks very good for a castle ace play. Although he's floating gold though. Does he have
Hold on.
Is the question. No.
No chances up to Imperial.
What? Damn. Italians OP.
So even if he loses this, that's okay, I think, because now he's making fire ships.
I don't know who it was on the other match of the day. Like, we were in the call, right? So someone was telling me that they're wasting Italians on a lower elo player. I think it was No Chance who said that.
Yeah.
And now you see him playing Italians and straight up him. Dude, that's... I mean, to be fair though, on the other hand side, New is not so far away from him, but yeah, I don't think
Right, he's also clicked up, but he's a minute away right now.
Yeah, he's a minute away. And you have to understand that he has Byzantines also, like, which gives him the cheaper things, but Italians also kind of does the same thing over the ages, right? So
what's also interesting is this is so compared to my game versus Bangalore, where we were focusing on the island. Here only 2 people are on the island. Water does have his 3rd TC up, while Valar has only 2 TCs up. And everybody else is just saying, oh, you know what, we prefer the water.
No, Valar has 4 TCs actually. You mean 3 TCs in the center. So
Valar has 2 TCs in the center.
Water has the 3 more TCs in the center. So he's like full embrace the boom, you know.
Right.
Meanwhile here though, it's a big fight happening.
And
New
have cleared No Chance currently, but here come the fast fires.
He just has to hold on for a little bit more time.
They shouldn't engage here, come back a little bit. Don't engage. No, don't engage. Wait a little bit.
They do realize that it's fast fire, right? Come on, guys.
Okay, finally they are going back.
Yeah. Like, wait to just hold on a little bit more. You just have to push your fishing ships a little bit behind.
The uptime is not so good from any of the players though. Like, the flanks should have been going up, but they are only going up now. Noob is fastest though.
Yep.
Behind him is JK and 4, while Latkor is already up, so he's winning the water on the other side. This is looking good for Water's team so far.
New is gonna reign supreme now with the faster 5 ships, right? Byzantines one. Is he having some stone? I mean, that extra one range with
like with Noob's army, that is 23 versus 4's just 8. No, 11 actually. They are going to win the water on this side for sure, while on the other side, again, No Chance is sending fast fires on the other side as well, so he's trying to play both sides. I think that's a mistake right now, given how behind they are on their own
on
side. This side, yes.
I think that was already sent early on, but I see a new fast fire also coming over there, but maybe you're right, yeah.
Like, these 2 fire ships are pretty strong, like they cannot stop this pretty easily.
The village account between Water and the enemy team, Valar, is like 69 to 84 is like insane. With 17 army, so looks like the camels.
And the interesting thing is this, which is Latkor already has his 2nd TC going up in the center, while JK just got his 1st TC going up in the center. And Water has 4 TCs already in the center as well.
Oh my god! So that's a total of 5 TCs, right? So and it's insane. Like his eco is going to be really good. he doesn't have to worry about water, because like water is gonna give you only so much amount of control. Immediately you want it in the center, and he recognizes that rather than going the aggressive approach, he went for the TC approach.
Right.
It's paying off
And
dividends.
the TC approach helped because Valar couldn't do anything to stop those TCs. Now he's got a castle going up as well.
Yep.
And here, effectively, New and Noob have pushed the Italian player, even though he was the first to fast in.
Yep. First to fast him, but I think superior serves. Byzantine still working out better.
On the other side, Latkor can add just like 1 or 2 demos and he's fine. But he is not committing to that. I don't know why.
He is.
Oh, finally. Oh, now he's making his demo.
He kind of listened to you. So that's kind of working out. But, well. They don't even kill no chance fast 5 ships. So. Looking a little bit there. So they kind of won the side. But
yeah, but the good thing for Latkor is that he's already in the center with 2 TCs.
In the center, yeah.
While only now...
The thing now is that they have to make sure that Latkor buys enough time for New to also migrate to center, which I don't think he is doing.
I think it's not a big worry, because even though he can do it at any point, like right now, what New can do is send some of his fire ships to the other side, because here they're effectively winning this.
I don't think he recognizes that. Because it's like he's
I think
just sending them
has
forward,
to make this call here. Like he has 12 fast fires versus 0. He can easily just send his new fast fire to the other side and clear up the Viking guy. That has to be a call from Noob here. Yeah, probably a misclick, Mr. Ron, because he's primarily focusing on the fast fires, right?
But this approach is not so bad either. I think once they kind of cross waters fishing ships, then probably they can do
No, the
something.
thing is, right now, the ships from JK are coming in. And he's making the longboats as well. While Latkor does not have any more army on the water.
True. I think at this point of they have a very strong foothold in the center, so it shouldn't matter much.
Yes,
but it's still nice to have
they
it.
do have a strong center. The question is, can Latkor and Water push them out completely? So because Noob is effectively not landed yet, while all 4 players from the other side have landed. So they've realized that now they shouldn't commit anymore, and really, if you think about it, New shouldn't commit anymore on Water as well.
He has 6 fast fires in
Right.
by the way.
So
10 fast fires in
exactly.
8.
So what he should be doing is collecting a lot more stone, putting it up in the center, and starting to trap.
Yep. I think that way, Aragon's execution was right on point, because he moved a little later than center.
Right.
But I think these guys have already won water. Someone needs to give a call out to New saying that, your fast fires are enough. More than enough. Chill, bro. Come visit the center.
Exactly. But on the center also, Malians have a lot more army. Like, you cannot beat their army. Valar is slower up to Imperial.
Yep.
Water is the first to get heavy camel. He will likely get Farimba pretty soon as well.
Taking the downhill fight though is probably not the greatest of calls.
Farimba is coming in, by the way. Farimba is coming in.
Yeah.
Conscription is coming in. He's still fine because he has a lot more army compared to the Gurjara player.
Mix in some Gibetos. Come on, man.
Nah, that is not required right now. You already have your camels doing the +5 attack. What will Gibetos achieve more?
Some
Like,
raids,
I mean,
I thought would be.
they're
It's
just-
Gurjara camels, so I was a little bit afraid, I guess.
They're just squishy units, right?
True. JK is getting a castle up also, so he will have some berserks on play.
Oh, will this castle be denied? 90%? 94, 95?
They will go up, will go up.
Okay, he got it.
It's definitely go up because there is enough number of villages. So, for adding the barracks also, so you can expect some barrack play. His army needs after all, so. Will we see the 100 HP comes is the question. His eco though not so great.
Not so great.
70 reverse.
Yeah.
0 army.
But he does have a ton of gold again.
Mm-hmm.
Again, ton of gold. 4.
Okay.
The gold collector.
New is back in this town. I don't see Vikings being able to do much over here. So longboats literally chilling behind. Okay, they're now engaging.
They're now engaging, but fast fire, don't die to longboats.
They don't. And it's Byzantines, right? So
Yeah.
Byzantines.
And this army just melts instantly.
Yeah. New is controlling 2 armies. Really good for him.
New again with the play on water, showcasing that he can match. No chance.
I think force galleys were also a deciding factor, and you have to consider the fact that New has the better fast fire ships, right? So
Right, but he used it effectively, right? Like he was barely 30 seconds behind. No chance.
Kudos to New. Yeah. His build order was completely good.
On point.
Kudos to New. On point. Like he delivered massively, man. So.
And now it is primarily Water versus Valar in the center right now. The others are not yet bringing in their units.
Not really Water versus Valar, considering that Latkor has a good base and he just needs to boom up.
I mean the army fight.
Yeah. He needs to boom more, man. Come on, more TZs. Boom, Bengalis. I mean,
he has 102 villagers. He's up to Imperial. He will now get 8 more villagers. He's doing fine.
I guess so.
Noob has finally landed with 1 TC of and 4 villagers.
If I wanted the TC which he's building right now to be up so that he gets the 2 more bills, Latkor. So yeah.
Oh, fight on the hill. Nice placement.
Yep.
But he splits the army. Why? Okay, he's engaging again. He cannot engage that. Armenians are finally making help, so now Water needs Latkor, and Latkor comes in clutch with elephant archers. Does No Chance have shipwright? Well, I don't think it matters anymore because he doesn't have ships to ride.
Exactly. I mean, this is completely like JK's dogs are being completely taken down by New.
And he's taken down all the dogs from No Chance as well.
Yep.
And from Valar. This is really good play. They have complete control right now. Look at the score difference.
It looks like it's
3,000 score difference.
It's a redemption arc, or is it not? That's the question.
Will it be?
It was against you guys, right?
Comeback time?
Yeah.
Apparently, Water's team is comfortable only doing comebacks, right?
True that.
Right. Latkor, bring your army forward, man.
I think Ford thought he was Ford's fortified church place makes me think that he thought he was Georgians. But yeah.
His second fortified church, you mean, right? Like,
exactly.
He's placed it in a place where Georgians want to place that.
Exactly. But I guess he just wants to protect his eco. So I guess so. Massive fight happening in the center actually. Like,
Elite
is easily wiping it out.
Elite elephant archers coming in. Yeah, this is game over, I think.
This is game over. Game over. JK, for his credit though, he's trying to occupy the center position with castles, but yeah, GG's been called, right?
Delhi calls GG, yeah.
GG! Okay, Mumbai team is on board. Good job, guys, good job. And especially New, very well played, man. Timings were really on point, so kudos to them. I now realize why New had more fishing ships. Like more army was because of Aztecs. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
If we look at the military generally, if you look at New's military versus No Chance's military, it's a complete downturn. And I think all of that came because Noob also had a good mass, right? So and finally, like look at Noob's positioning. Really good where he's denied literally everything from 4. So even though 4 has a couple of TCs in the center, he doesn't have a lot of space. Like he cannot make a lot of halberdiers. Meanwhile, No Chance has played 1 castle, and he cannot mass elite Genovese anytime soon.
Yep.
Yeah, well played by Water's team on this game.
Yeah. I mean, if 4 could have just delayed the engagement during Feudal a little bit more, things could have looked different. But I think considering the Civ matchups, Byzantines was a very key Civ
Yeah,
for whatever
yeah.
they want to try to
And
pull off. So.
more than like, yes, Byzantines was great, but the way New did it was amazing.
Amazing, actually. Amazing, man. Seriously. It was very well played. I'm seeing some Dromons also from the new. Okay, he's just flexing.
It's like
right
I'm
now,
gonna make everything.
Oh, okay. That was good.
Right. So going back to the draft.
We are gonna see at least Delhi's home map now.
Yes.
Which has
So Byzantines winning, Malians winning, Bengalis winning, and Aztecs winning. Meanwhile, on the other side, Gurjaras lose, Vikings lose, Armenians lose,
Italians
and
lose.
Italians lose. Now we are left with 2 maps from Delhi's team, and New has to play in one of those maps.
Yep.
While
New looks to be in fine form, to be honest.
while JK can play all 3 maps.
Okay.
Sorry, both the maps. And
Okay.
the biggest thing is that both maps actually suit JK's play, because enclosed plays with timings, right? And JK is really good with timings. Meanwhile, what's the other map?
Golden Pit.
Golden Pit. Yeah, again, timings, right? So, yeah, Mumbai may have won this game.
I think, JK would struggle with Castle Age timings, but it's not like he's not aware of it. So
The main
pretty
thing
much
is,
it is like,
I think
should be
where it would be an advantage is if Water is versus JK, that would be good for Water, but he has to again play it in that way, right? He has to play it pretty strong. And what do they have as civs? I mean, let's have a quick look. Who was the MVP? Water was the MVP for his team, but really in my mind, New was the MVP.
Yeah.
And
Water
Valar
is
was
just to snag the fantasy points, but thankfully for semifinals, it doesn't counter. So
yeah.
that's good for it.
Apparently, they
Bohemian.
sent New a video from ACCM, which helped with his fast and play.
Oh, damn. That's nice.
Right.
It
Let's
seems
take a quick
pretty
look if the lobby is already up, just to check.
Okay.
I think Thiru has probably gone to bed at this point.
Knowing Thiru, probably I'm like 50-50. I don't know, really. I've seen him stay long hours awake. So.
Right. Exactly.
But it's the end of a long weekend also, right? So
Yeah.
pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
I'm gonna take a
sign.
short break and I'll be right back.
Yep, sure.
If you wanna talk
I
to.
will just. I will also be taking a break. It's okay.
Okay. I still have the
I also
draft
need some
open.
water. Okay, cool. Just bring me. Yeah, cool, man.
All right, we'll be back in a minute, guys. Whoever's watching. Yeah, condos would have been the play for no chance. But I think once he committed so much trying to play on both sides, I think that itself was a mistake. He should have probably just let JK play on his own for a bit while he actually focuses on one side while going on to land and then making condos. Alright, we have the next game started already.
Okay, then let's go. I mean, these guys are very quick with their timings.
That's nice, right?
I would really like.
Finally.
Yes. My God.
By the way, I have the perfect song for new.
Okay.
இப்போ கப்பல் ஏறி போயாச்சு சுத்தமான ஊராச்சு கண்ணம்மா.
Nice.
New is probably singing that while playing his Byzantine fast imperials.
Doubt it, but yeah, we should probably teach the song though. It's gonna be the next map is gonna be Golden Pit though.
Yeah. So quickly looking
water.
at the civs.
Yeah.
Water has gone Ethiopians flank.
Okay.
Latkor
Not
has gone
surprised.
Bulgarian pocket for him.
A little bit surprising.
And New is playing this game with Sicilian pocket.
Okay.
Noob is playing Saracen flank. So good choices so far, I think, except for the Sicilians, they're fine. But the other side does look pretty strong with Mayans, Magyars, Franks, and Portuguese.
Yeah.
So
like you have to understand that both sides flanks are very strong with respect to archer play. I would still say Noob is pretty strong archer play. And what could come in clutch is the Bulgarian fletching. So if they're able to capitalize on that, it could just snowball a lot more. But civ-wise, it's very clear that the No Chances team is.
Sorry,
like,
did you say
stronger.
Bulgarian fletching?
Yeah, your blacksmiths work 80% faster, right?
Oh, right.
So it's a team bonus, right? So if you can get fletching timings on point,
The thing is,
it could be good.
it could be really good, but are they aware of it?
That's what I'm trying to say. Water and Noob are not really that low of a players, right? So that's the one advantage I see. Other than that, civ-wise, no chance stream looks really good.
Yeah, Magyars and Franks look pretty strong.
Pretty strong. They are like very strong captives, right? So it's very evident. Center control also Franks offer you a lot more.
So this game, I think, with Saracens and Ethiopians, that's where they need to take the advantage. But both
Saracens?
JK and No Chance, they are tricky archer players, you know. Like
JK,
they can play in a way they don't die.
Yeah, that is true. But I would rather want to see No Chance as the aggressor, and the game has begun.
Alright, so No Chance and Water are on the same side. So
Okay.
this is going to be the high level on one side and Noob and JK on the other side.
Yeah, okay. You did not know how to classify that, so you just like, okay, it'll be too much of an offense if you say them they are low level.
So looking quickly at Water's map, his gold is decent, but you know it may be a little not so great with the house being placed there. He should be fine.
I mean, yeah, it is fine, and he can actually like all his three resources are in that one spot, right? Gold, berries, and tree. So that could be a very good lumber camp, and you can just.
And No Chance has
area.
already come in front and stolen 2 cows. That's significant. That's very significant. 2 cows is very big because in this, it's 150 food.
Yep.
So that's 300 food gone.
He did that against me also. So I can.
Question is, will he lame the boar as well? Will he try to lame the boar? No.
He is.
I think he's not going to.
He's thinking about it. Yeah, Water recognizes that. That's good from Water. He is using the other like cow to scout where the other cows are. Fortunately for him, all 3 of his extra cows are spawned at the back.
Yeah, but 2 cows gone is a big deal, and Mayans with their resources lasting longer could be really, really good.
He
Oh,
wants
and
to
he's
block the
also
villager.
blocking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he's also
Yeah,
blocking. Oh
that's
my.
exactly what he would do. But I don't think he's going to succeed much though, with the scout
Well,
being there.
he
so.
delayed it quite a bit. I think he's
Oh
doing
no,
fine.
he should succeeded. Damn.
The villager died. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. That's unfortunate.
And his scout may die.
No, it won't. But yeah, the worst part is no chance can just go and heal the scout. He's going to engage that.
And
Wow.
and Water is
What's
making
this?
a mistake here again, like trying to play versus.
Oh no!
He
Now he's
knows-
just going to go and heal. Is he going to do that?
Oh my god, this is a horrible start for Water.
Yep.
This is horrible start for Water.
On the other side,
Now,
though,
see the
players are chilling, though.
problem now is he cannot lure his deer. He doesn't have the
can't.
extra food. He cannot lure his deer. All his 3 deer are effectively gone, and he's gotten.
Nothing. Like he lost a will also, right? So on top of
He
that,
lost a will.
The game has been paused.
He lost a
ship
will.
to
He had to get
cows?
loom.
Mm-hmm.
So he's effectively 1 villager behind, 2 villagers behind right now.
Mm-hmm. And he lost his scout. And he lost.
And
two
he lost
cows.
his scout, so he cannot get his deer. Yeah, I mean, no chance cannot ask for a better start.
Yeah.
This is oh my god, this is such a weird play. Like, yeah,
Okay, he's.
I
pushing
don't
his
know
gear.
what to say anymore here.
Yeah.
Like,
That's good.
no
that's
chance
good.
doing, no chance things, as usual. And now he
So
can
that's really
comfortably
nice.
get his deer. He's completely fine there.
Meanwhile, the other side, it looks very passive for now.
Oh,
Looks
yeah.
very standard. Noob and JK are fighting with their scouts. Nothing too out of the box though there.
Right, but I think JK has a slight advantage because Noob never scouted his deer yet. If I look at this quickly,
Yep.
he has scouted, I think, yeah, he did scout the deer, but he's
he
not
didn't push
taking
it.
it. But meanwhile, JK has already taken 1 deer.
It's just I think he wanted to do some laming strats, and he just realized that there's nothing to lame out there. So
I mean, that
Going
was
back to pushing
unnecessary here, right? Because Water should have probably told him that he lost this.
That is true. Valar, I don't know what he was doing for a second. I thought he was
And what
pushing
is
the
this
deer.
build, man? Like, what in the world is this build? You have 9 villagers making a mining camp? For what?
Where is it? Who is making 9 villages?
Noob. And now he
Okay.
sent back everything? Oh, because he wanted to click up and he didn't have...
yeah, makes sense.
Can
Not
I
really,
show the
but-
TC idle? Yes. Sorry, I just
Yes.
saw the message. Water had about 15 seconds idle. Looks like No Chance had 5 seconds. Everybody has some idle time.
Yep. Pockets though, I don't know why, but
4 people are... 3 people only are going up on Water's team. And Water
Water
is
is
the
going
last
up
to go up. Now the good thing for him is he has the Ethiopian bonus, so he should get the 100 food, 100 gold early on.
could help him a bit.
But
Yeah.
No Chance is a minute faster than him. And with 2 more villagers. So the eco is going to make a huge difference.
Difference, yeah. Because his barracks is still not up, right? So no chance his barracks is up.
Right? And his production is generally going to be much better, right?
15 on wood. I still question the 4 on berries a little bit now because you're gonna get that 100 foot. I think you just need to add everything
and
wood.
he's getting hit here. Man,
Oh, no.
don't try to be cheeky. Just go home. My god.
No,
He's gonna lose that villager, right?
He knows that. I think he just engaged at this point of time. Yeah, lost. This looks like water is completely
That's
out of the
3
game.
villagers. Yeah, effectively 3 villagers out of the game.
So, like, No Chance and Valar really got a very good advantage at this point of time. And it looks like very much
And
their game.
Valar didn't lose a lot of HP on his scout as well, because with Magyars he kills faster.
pretty sure No Chance right now is telling in the voice comms, JK, no matter what happens, do not lose your side. If you are winning hard this side, please wall everything. Please wall everything. That's exactly what's happening right now. He has already gone to the walling strat because he's not. I don't see. Okay, there is a second race coming out now.
So Water still got his 2 ranges up, but No Chance already has his blacksmith up, and he's sending his. He's already making his archers. Meanwhile, Water is just making his first archer.
Yeah. Still not having his archery range up. So tower it now, man. Tower it now, please. Already tower it. Tower it and wall to your TCs.
The gold?
It's okay. Yeah. Golden berries. Just tower it. Gold berries. The sad part is like he did not go for the wood line, which I thought he would, which is like, I know it's a forward wood line, yes, but
no, that wouldn't have been safe. Like I think the back wood line is better, just because of the timing. Yeah.
Okay.
But he is trying to wall up. He lost another villager. He is now effectively 5 villagers behind No Chance.
That's really devastating for him. Noob over here though has 4 archers.
Okay, now he's trying to make the tower. Will it come up in time? I hope so.
I think so. By the time the archers loop around and come, there's a good house walls and gates. Very
sure,
good
but here's the problem. Now, No Chance is in a huge lead because Water does not have a blacksmith. And that gate is down. That is another 30 resources gone.
Yep.
And now No Chance will just go straight to the pocket.
Yeah. I think though even though this is kind of the standard play, this is still a mistake because you can see that I don't know whether they realize that the blacksmith is up or not. Until the blacksmith up goes up, they could have still pressurized, but this is not a bad play either.
On the other side, JK is actually having more army.
I mean, they had an initial fight which I think no loss. I was seeing there for a sec. 4 had more scouts and like.
And look at JK walling the entire map in this base.
I am so sure that No Chance would have told, see, we are winning this side really confidently. Just wall and make sure you guys don't get hit. So good from JK to recognize that also and do that. They seem to be in a very solid position. 4 is a very strong pocket.
So, he's been performing really well in this.
Before the start of the tournament, I think he was like 1400 in one view, like in our lobby kilo. So that was really good from him.
So Noob meanwhile is trying to do some different stuff, which is getting a market up basically.
I mean, it's standard Saracen stuff. Doing with 4 farms, I would have expected 2 more farms from him. Okay, that 1 farm is extra coming up. 6 farms is ideal for Saracens. But it's up to Noob. I think Noob has to carry this at this point of time. He has to put it on his shoulders to carry this.
Do you think he will do it though? I don't trust him as much. But 4 just took a bad fight, which means now Noob and you can forward. Yeah. But meanwhile, on the other side, No Chance has 6-7 more archers than no.
I really like Latko's walling, man. I really like Latko's walling. But again, the problem becomes that, okay, I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to go to New. And look how New has walled.
Right.
This is such a typical New walling strat, you know?
I mean, as long as he's not losing too much, he's fine. But he's going to lose
to be honest,
maybe a villager here at this point.
Yeah.
That's one villager.
You shouldn't wall. Just make a tower on your woodline. Bro, you're safe. He has already garrisoned his TC.
I think fun. No Chance probably. Yeah, he has another 9 archers at his base. He has 12 forward. Latkor has only 8 in the back. And he has another 1. Water. I mean. And in this scenario, now he can just ask JK to come forward, I guess. No, but Noob is doing a good job on the other side.
I think here though, what No Chance can do is he is facing the stronger side with Water, and this map is heavily reliant on getting center map control.
This is dangerous. I wonder if they communicated this because Noob is going to lose villages.
Yeah. Doesn't look like he's not reacting, right? So doesn't look like he
Let's
realizes
see.
because he's pressurizing in the center.
One,
His army is forward.
2,
3,
3,
4.
4. And now he can just go back because Valar can just come and help, or he can take that archers while this guy loses the archers here.
He doesn't have bloodlines,
Equal
but he
trade.
has attack and armor. Yeah, so yeah.
Equal trade.
This
works.
is such a good equal trade. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, little worse on the scout numbers, but still. It's
I don't
very
think it
much like-
matters as much because
Exactly.
No Chance still has a lot more archers here, and he's still effectively 5 villagers ahead of Water.
And Valar is fully walled, so it means that
Right.
Latkot can literally do no damage, right? So
Only concern here is 4 is kind of having to play against this army, but because of what happened, now Noob is effectively behind. Like, he's not clicking up anytime soon. He has the archer number, sure, but JK can also click up right now. And Valar and No Chance are the first to click up to Castle Age.
yep. I mean, 4 is adding a market, so he's also looking to go up, right? So he bought stuff, and
Yeah.
his resources are looking good and dandy.
And
trying to go up
Latkor
and get
is
that
making more and more scouts here. But he's
I mean,
just
he is
he's going to be
forced to,
stuck.
right? He
Gonna
is
be
going to be
stuck,
stuck, but he's
yeah.
supposed to.
So 4 is up, JK is also up, only Noob up on their side.
And it's not like his base is not being affected. His market has been denied right now by Valar scouts. And he can just be annoying with those 4 scouts. So he has to bring all the scouts back. And you don't need to engage these scouts at all.
And
Just
this is
roam
the
around his base.
problem. This is the problem, which is your scouts are in the front, your scouts are in the back. What do you do? And you cannot hit this guy. You cannot hit this guy anymore because he's fully walled. You cannot hit this guy. Well, you can hit this guy a little bit, but it's not going to matter as much. And now No Chance comes forward.
I like how new scout was chilling so far with Latkor. And then he's like, let's go.
And Water is effectively 2 minutes behind.
Yep.
With
Villager count
less
was-
army. With less army. 8 less army,
Yes.
pretty much.
But the fact, like, the way he was, this is still a good recovery, but still there's so much to hold. I'm very curious to see how No Chance is going to approach this. He got this university up. He's not prioritizing the center. He just wants to end
End the game
water
as
right
fast
now.
as possible,
exactly,
right?
As fast as possible.
Yeah.
And I think that's the right approach also, considering that, like, you
Right.
don't see him being able to migrate to the center at any point.
No, but he doesn't need to as well because he's mines. His resources last a lot longer.
I'm talking about water. Water not being able to migrate, so you just
Right.
attack him in this base, and it's kind of GG, right? So.
Like, the only person who needs to think about migrating is probably Noob right now because
Yep.
he got up faster than JK, but
Hmm.
not going to make that much of a difference. Like, yes, he has more army here, but I think JK is reasonably fine as well. Some army.
I mean, he's up and everything. Like, the problem is he
And
doesn't
see,
know how many
Water
scouts he
has just clicked up while No Chance already has ballistics.
The problem about not only being just clicked up is the fact that he doesn't have gold resources. He's not able to get the
Right,
second gold
this
pile.
gold is gone. He needs to go
Yeah.
to the center to migrate. And now
forced to
Valar
go.
will just come to the center and see if he can kill those scouts, kill those villagers.
Latkor is trying to escort those villagers, and he's dropping a mining camp towards Latkor, between Latkor and New, which is the right play. But wood villages, I don't
look
know how
at
he's
this
going to save
here
the wood
now.
villages.
There is knights and archers in Water's base getting denied from all of his farms. Of course, he has done reasonably well to protect his woodline from getting attacked.
All 4 people from the Delhi demos
Delhi
are
have
in
gone to the center now. Yeah,
Yep.
I think
Noob is the only
yeah.
person.
Noob is the only person in the center now. Now they will be able to play effectively in the center. Latkor sending knights to die is basically
not the right call, I would say. But I mean, in the center, Noob
And
was
water
clearing out.
cannot afford ballistics, man. Water cannot afford ballistics.
JK got the right timings. He just pounced on Water's villages in the center.
Killed like
That
3-4
offered, so,
villagers
yeah.
at least. Yeah.
I think so, more than that. I think I wasn't really looking, but only 3 villagers survived.
And now No Chance will also come to the center because they have all their army over there. No
Yep.
Chance can fight against Noob pretty easily.
Yep. I'm curious to know who is on stone though. Literally no one is on stone. Like stone also would be a good way to end the game. Some castles because they have
get
center
out
map
on my
control,
game
but
castle, basically.
get out on my exactly. And the TZs of Latkor, Noob and Water are placed in such a way that one castle would like literally kill the game, right?
Oh man, Latkor is losing villagers now.
No.
Oh, but Valar is also nearby. Yeah, Valar's placements have been really good. Like,
Good, yeah.
No Chance cannot lose villagers at this point. Crossbows at this point.
Like how are those villages gonna come and build that TC is still like gonna be beyond me.
Right.
What could have been a little bit better is like keep some armies in that gold pile and try to deny that, but I think they've already done the job, right?
Yeah.
So
And
Noob.
Water is trying to do a last ditch attempt at like counter attacking, I guess. I don't know where he's going. Take right. Right, Lelo. You turn mat kar. No, never mind. Clearly they can't hear us.
Yeah.
But yeah, army is still looking significant. And look at the villager count. It's 180 to 250. 70 villager difference, 25 army difference. That's huge. Oh, finally they have taken right, and let's see what this does. Does this kill anything? There are
I think so. You should go in though. You should go
7
in though.
villagers.
Yeah, go in.
Oh,
No
No-Chance sees it?
No chance sees it, man. That's really good awareness. I mean, he loses villagers, but he's aware of it, right?
Right, but
he has much in the base.
60 villagers versus 42 for water, so I think losing a few is not a big issue. And he has army in his base as well.
also. Yeah, exactly.
And water still doesn't have ballistics, while No Chance has ballistics on the other side.
Yeah.
And
No
he's
chance
able
has
to take
the
this
high
fight
tick also,
now.
by the way. Yeah.
He's able to
They
take
just
this
killed
fight.
Water's TC.
Again, no gold for water now. And JK also joins in the fight. 4 also joins in the fight. The TC is going to go down.
They're like, we don't care
And
about
they
our plans
called
about
it.
Yeah. They called it. GG, man.
Delhi
played.
win.
Delhi win.
and Delhi are through.
Yep.
Wow. This game was all about that lane. It was
Yep.
all about that lane. Water
So true, so
losing 2 cows, 1 villager, getting loom, losing another villager on the gold from Valar. Water must be hating playing flank right now.
I mean, losing all those is fine. Losing his scout was very, very like hurtful in the end because he couldn't push the deer. He couldn't do anything with the scout. But
Yeah.
I suppose even if he had the scout alive, the eagle warrior would have still been annoying, right? So eagle scout would have still been annoying.
I see someone new actually coming from Germany and saying it's always nice to see tournaments. Thank you, Jace.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so although Mumbai did come back pretty strong on migration,
Mm-hmm.
they could not break the chaos, right? The chaos masters still remain in Delhi.
And chaos began really so in this game also, right? So
like the first game, literally, I think we saw 7 different strategies, right?
so,
Except for No Chance and Noob, who were will fighting.
yep.
And then, of course, the castle drop later on and the tower rush. And then Nico doing the douche while Latkor went straight feudal scouts. 4 going fast castle.
Yeah.
My god,
Like-
that was like literally, guys, as Bombay lobby people who want to learn build orders, all you have to see is game 1 and you will find at least 7 build orders to watch.
It's more than that. I think you have to learn how to embrace the chaos, right? I think Delhi showed us how to do that also, right? So,
Well, I mean,
because
we want to learn build orders, right? Like,
still
see,
to tell someone to go FC in that build map, right?
like haven't you ever wondered, hey, where can I see all the build orders at the same time, everything being consumed by me at the same time, right? That is game one for you.
True. Very true. Very true.
Oh man, that was probably the best game of the tournament so far.
The first one, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
Second one was a little bit of a long drawn out battle, I would say. But
more like,
third one again.
hey, can you make 100 castles? Yes, this is how you should make
Yes.
it.
How many castles do you need?
Yes. All right, so this was the second semi-finals. I don't know what was the result of the first semis, by the way.
First semi-finals, yeah. I still think that they're gonna play. It's all play all 5, right? Or
No, I think that is already done, right? They went 2-2, I believe, going into the fifth game. So I'm not sure. This is not a play all though. This is a best of 5.
Okay, this is the best.
Yeah. So this is What do you want more? Like you want another?
I was like, okay, they have to cast one more game. I imagine the players also, right? So
no, they played amazingly, right? So
they played amazing.
Overall, I would say New played really well on migration. Nico
did his part,
saving his villagers, doing his part in game 1, and then in fact I think even in the second game with the general nomad play, with the Hussar play and all of that, coming in clutch. Yeah.
4 was also really good.
4 was really good in both the games.
I mean, the only reason he lost water was because of Aztecs, I would say.
Yeah, and Valar was very consistent, right? Valar was consistent throughout the play, like making the right moves, right calls, right army movements. And of course the Master of Chaos, that at least I consider him the Master of Chaos.
No
chance
is pretty good.
Doing everything that he needs to do to wrap up the series 3-1.
Yeah, very, very true, very true. I think on the flip side, with respect to Water's team, Water really tried to carry. I mean, he was really down.
Right.
I look for the first game. First game was still a little bit sketchy. He was douched after all. I would understand, and it's just the first game of the day. But the Nomad game, he was really, really behind, and he did.
And he did a lot. Yeah, 7 TCs, 8 TCs. Right.
Yeah. Third game also, I think he kind of did the same thing with Malians, and the fourth game, obviously, this game was very hard. He tried his best, but
But experience of no chance trumped.
Yeah.
Water's African clearing focused play for the last 1.5 months, right?
Yeah, it was really, really good from Delhi demos, right? So, but kudos to Mumbai Mangudai also. So
yeah,
it's a good series.
So thank you everyone for watching. So that was the end of second semi-finals. So
we look forward for you guys to join us in the finals, and it was nice to cast with you also, Fenrir.
Yeah, thank you, Shade. Yeah, it was
cool,
nice talking with you and casting with you.
Okay,
right.
Cool.
Thank you everyone. Peace.
All right. Peace. GG's.